Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? We are live. JohnnyKpicks here. Alongside me is Cody from Blood Money MMA Bets, and we are here to break down the greatest card
in the
before the
history
break. Before
of
the break. UFC Vegas 79, Fiziev versus Gamrot. How's it going, Cody? How you feeling on your bets today? And I know you think Grasso won, but she didn't. Just want to let
Where's
you know.
our names at? How come we ain't got no names up here, bro? Where's the advertising, bro?
I get you.
Yeah, what the heck? No, I'm doing good. Other than the
Oh, you
fact,
son of a bitch.
that fucking Grasso.
No wonder why you wanted the fucking names.
That was perfect timing. Great segment. Grasso won rounds 2, 4, 5, man. If you go rewatch that, like I get it. The last round wasn't a 10-8. It wasn't a 10-8, but like she should have won them other 3 rounds for sure. Like the real Sal D'Amato again did his sneaky bullshit. The other dude with the 10-8, I think he just felt bad because he messed up the other round. Dude, she won.
Well, Mike Bell gave Valentina round 4.
Yeah, that's why he gave her the 10-8 in the round 5 because he's like, oh fuck, I fucked up.
No, he fucked up twice instead of just.
Well, yeah, that dude's a fuck up. That's how that goes. But like,
I don't even want to talk about it.
My girlfriend, my neighbor. They was watching it. They don't know nothing about nothing. And they both knew but like, so you had Valentina up 3-1 going into the 5th?
Yeah.
No, you did not.
It was close. I'm not saying she dominated that round.
The only reason I'm happy to even get the draw, and I'm not happy because I thought she won. I should have won 6 units. But dude, that fucking guillotine and mounted guillotine that Shevchenko got her in, dude, I thought it was over. I go, oh my God. Like I thought that was over too. Volkanovski are like the only 2 I've seen get out of like a choke that deep. But yeah, 2 fight, man. Everybody knows the truth. I should have won 6 units.
2 people said that.
I should have won 6 units.
I should have been up 6 units too.
Yeah. Yeah. But just because she with them knees, all them knees to the head, all the knees to the body, she picks her up, slams her. All Shevchenko did was landed like a Hail Mary takedown and tried to hold her down. You know what I mean?
And forget about that cut. It bled everywhere on her face, and she was getting pieced up with that jab the whole round.
Probably a headbutt, most likely.
It was not a headbutt. You crazy. It was a sweet elbow, landed right perfectly. Boom.
Dude, my girl almost choked her girl out 2 times, like dead, and dropped her. And dropped her. Hit her with her.
She didn't, though, did she?
I know you was scared. How scared was you when Grasso took her back them 2 different times? I was mad because I'm like, fuck. Even when she dropped her, I'm like, don't end her because that fight goes to decision.
It was a good fight. It was close. It was good. It's just unfortunate that the judging is awful. We can disagree with that.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
We just leave it at that. The judging is awful. All around, just awful.
All around. Even like the I mean, I don't know. That Kevin Holland Matt Delana fight, I thought Jack like kind of clearly won that a little bit.
I mean, I thought hard,
man, that dude was cracking.
Yeah, but you know, that fight was so weird. I didn't rewatch it or anything.
Like Kevin
but like
did more, but when Jack was landing, it was like and that's stupid. Like he would turn his back and run.
And that's kind of what I was gonna say. Like a lot of Jack's shots landed, but they weren't clean. But he also had the better moments, if you want to say. But Kevin Holland seemed like he was landing like solid shots more so than Jack. But Jack would landed a couple of those like 1, 2, 3 combos really good. But then he was hitting the arm and shoulder all the time, and I'm like, those aren't really landing clean. But when he did, he landed good shots. So
yeah,
I don't care about it. It's fine. But
even that Jasmine fight, like 30-27s, 2 of them, that didn't even make sense. Like
no, that was ridiculous
as hell.
Round 2 was Jasmine all day. Round 3 was the closest, but
that's what I like. Yeah. But yeah, man,
judges are weird.
These judges, man.
All right. We'll go to the chat here, and then we'll get going here. We got Oddsmoker MMA Steve. What is up, man? So let's go. Looking forward to hopping on and hanging out for a bit. Let's make that money. Yes, sir. Definitely check out Oddsmoker MMA and Oddsmoker Steve on Twitter and YouTube as well. He does great stuff each week. We got Mushroom MMA in the house as well. He said first, what's up, Cody? What's up, Johnny? What is up, Mushroom? Definitely check out Mushroom as well on Twitter and YouTube. He is going to have his live show after us too at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely check in on there. He does great stuff each and every week as well. We got Saba. Said, suck it. Hi, guys. What's up, Saba? Shay said, cook you D, be a small meal. There you go.
Let's go.
He said twice.
The line's so nice, you got to say it twice.
That's right. Andy's in the house. What's up, Andy? So what's up, boys? What's up, man?
What up, Andy?
Thanks for coming out.
Shady?
Dirty Reg, my guy. The true Johnny. Val won for sure. There he is.
Johnny
We
True
agree.
Love.
Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought?
You know who that is? Johnny True Love.
No, who is that?
It's one of the best movies ever made. You never seen Alpha Dog? Dude, it's so good. And it's a real story, true. Yeah, it's got Emil Hirsch and all Justin Timberlake.
When was it made?
About like 2007. And it's a true story too. It's a freaking good movie, Alpha Dog. Check it out.
Okay, I'll check that out. We got Herb Dean in the house. What's up? He said, damn it, Johnny. Grasso 1, 2, 4, 5.
Those are the facts, Herb. Herb don't lie either, man. Herb is stand up.
Yeah, I'm not blind. Hey, all day I will debate anyone round 4. And you know what? No one's right. No one's wrong. Because guess what?
Bro,
that's just how the MMA is.
Me and you are gonna have to do a little show where we just watch that fight and then see how we're both saying it and score it. No, just score that fight as it goes. We'll watch a 5-round fight sometime.
Right.
Do it live.
I like it. Doing it live. You know what, maybe Cody? We could do it next week when we have an off week.
Yeah. You can be like, you know what, Cody? So did in that fight. Should, dude. I had
maybe you'll change my mind. I don't know.
6.7. Instead, I had to lose 1 unit when I should have won 6 units.
It's rough.
Yes, it's fucking very rough. Especially like I thought for sure, because I thought like in my mind, I thought it was 2-2 going into the 5th. You know what I mean? Just like all the announcers, everybody like on Twitter, it was like 2-2. So then when Grasso won that, I'm like, fuck yeah. Like I really thought they were just gonna come back and be like fucking 48-47. Instead, then they did the split. And I'm like, no, but what's crazy is like you said though, if that Bell dude wouldn't have did the 10-8, I would have lost. I would have been so mad, dude. I would have been
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you can debate round 4 all day, but the Grasso bettors better just be thanking their lucky stars that Mike Bell is a freaking moron.
All them judges are morons.
There's no way.
One dude, whoever had it for her, that's the only smart one.
I think it was Kamijio Kawasaki or something.
That's my dude. Kawasaki's my dude. That's my guy.
AJ's in the house with the AJ. So let's fucking go. AJ. Thanks for coming out, AJ. As always. I had Grasso 48-47, but after seeing those scorecards, Grasso bettors were lucky. I agree, but I mean, I'm not trying to make them lose money.
See, Saba agrees. Saba, Shady, Herb Dean, the Gold Stand. These are people. These are. It would have
been a different emotion if they literally gave Grasso a 10-9 in round 5. You would have been livid.
Yeah, but like, man,
come on.
I was in shock, dude. I was so mad. I'm like, what? Fucking draw?
Yep. Shitty said 254 all day. Doesn't matter. Belt is in Mexico. And you know what? I think I even messaged you in the chat. I was like, the UFC won. Everyone else lost, even the fighters, because now they could do this stupid trilogy, and then they can do Aaron Blanchfield versus Ferro, and then that's going to be for the next title shot. And then there you go. They already have it set up. Bullshit. What if Mike Bill scored round 4 thinking these were illegal, but then was told right after the knees were illegal, but he had already written the score down, so it was too late?
Something weird happened because, like,
I don't know. Because to me, that elbow and it opened her up. I mean, that's damage all day. So that's how I thought.
In what round 4?
She won. Yeah.
What about the 32 knees she took? And then
it was like 5 knees on the top of the head, and she didn't do any damage with those knees.
She bodied her.
She didn't even do any.
Meet her to the body on the cage, picked her up, threw her down like she was fighting a little baby.
But did she cut her open and cause damage the whole time? No.
She almost choked her to death twice in 2 other rounds.
Wasn't in round 4.
Dropped her in the second. What about when she put Shevchenko?
What are you talking about? The second round.
And bring my name.
The 4th round.
Man, bring my name back up.
Johnny. I can't. I'm doing the comments. 30 has Val up 3-1 going in the last round. Plenty have told me it was 2-2. Could have been. It could have been.
Right.
Johnny is salty. I'm not salty.
All the
I'm just being real.
From Johnny. You choose salty, man.
I like salt though. That's actually a good flavor. Greek. So, come on. Grasso's knees to the head were in round 4 were a big factor. Well, what about the cut? Nobody is saying that she literally cut her eye open and she was freaking bleeding the whole freaking time all over her face.
One little cut can't win you a round.
It wasn't a little cut. It was at least this big.
Can you do that again? Because I couldn't see
an inch.
Ain't no way, boy.
Shevchenko won that Santos fight, but she did not win this fight. Dude, I would even debate you that she won that fight. I thought Santos probably won that
Santos
fight.
won that fight too. Shevchenko should have lost her last 3 fights.
Well, she lost one of those last 3.
Yeah, should have lost all 3.
What's up, Dev? In the house, MMA Jesus. Definitely check him out on YouTube and Twitter as well. Instagram too. He does great picks for every promotion, and he loves Grasso.
Dirty Reg. I like
Dirty Reg is the only guy. It's okay.
I like when you used to give Johnny shit. I liked you better when you gave Johnny shit.
We're starting this new thing now, and it's working out pretty good.
I don't like it. I don't like
Saba said he was disappointed in Holland. Saba said he was disappointed in Holland versus Jack. Not the fight I was expecting, and not a good performance from Kevin. Yeah, I agree too.
His punches looked weird. Like he looked like he was just like throwing them out instead of. I don't know. Maybe it's just because how crispy fucking Jack's.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't care who won that fight, to be honest. I think it was close enough to where a split was warranted, and whoever got it won. And I wasn't mad. I just thought maybe Holland, but I don't know. I didn't rewatch it. It was just in the moment.
Yeah.
I think I was actually going over like volume over like better shots. You know,
I was more shocked.
I think Kevin landed more.
Yeah, I was more shocked over the 30-27s for Cortez across the board.
Oh yeah, there shouldn't have been.
That was crazy to me.
She did not win round 2. So, I mean, she won the fight, but she did not win round 2. Dev is saying 49ers minus 10.5. Thank me later. I like that.
Yeah.
Add that little bit with McCaffrey anytime touchdown. That's easy money. Epic Noche 8-1-1 on the pick. Second place in Tapology's Murder Row. Nicely done. 14 units, even better. Offsets the losses of the previous 2 cards. Hey, you got it back though.
Nice.
Good job, Pink Floyd. I like it.
I feel like a failure because I lost the unit when I shouldn't have.
Oh, it's just 1. Just be thankful it's not like a 10. I hate those nights.
Yeah.
Jack and Holland fought like kitty cats. JD is no longer a future champ to me. Yeah. I mean, I still think he's top 5. Shavkat's amazing though. And then you have Ian Gary coming up. Ian Gary's looking pretty good now, and I was a doubter. Now I'm a believer.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a fight.
I still think Shavkat's the cream of the crop. I wanted Holland to rip the body more. He threw these lazy kicks to the body. Agreed.
He didn't even try to wrestle real fight at all. One shot. He took a fast shot. It got stopped, but he could have kept trying to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, Real Fight Picks. What's up, man? He said, this is my sanctuary right here with our 2 leaders and homies, minus the wife. There you go. Appreciate you coming out as always, Real Fight Picks.
Hell yeah.
You guys thought Holland would win? Yeah. Hey, he looked like crap. Now I know. We got, I'm going to probably butcher this name, but Amir Adzalek. I think it's the H at the end. I don't know if he's Serbian but I have a bet on Battle based solely on AJ's lack of cardio in the later rounds, but I just found out he is training in Denver at altitude for a few months. Does that change anything for you guys? No. I honestly, that's part of the reason why I have a bet on Battle as well. Not the whole reason, but the 10 inches of reach does play a part here.
He's a bigger human.
But I mean, maybe he has a little bit better cardio than his last time out, but I still think Battle gets it done.
Yeah, but yeah.
We got Derek in the house. What's up, Derek? It's the best show on the tube. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for the little compliment. Appreciate you.
Dude with the algorithm, man. His algorithm has Fletcher winning this week. I didn't like that.
Oh, I don't like that.
He's got Miles John winning though. It's got Miles John winning. So it's like I think it's smart, but then it's like Rain Man or something. You know what I mean? Because it's got Fletcher, and I'm like, what? But then it's got John, so I'm like, sharp. So you know what I mean? You don't know.
It's Sneerius in here. What's up, Sneerius? A good evening. Thanks for coming out as always. Had Jack here, but still wasn't impressed with his performance either. People still cry robbery on both sides. Imagine if it was a split decision. I'd like more draws. I'd like more pushes instead of losses more. Yeah, draws to me though, like, I mean, I would have, like, either way, I don't know. I like for title fights, I don't want draws. Let's put it that way. I don't want draws in title fights. Like, figure it out, guys. There's 3 for a reason. And if you can't figure it out between 3 people, then make it 5 judges. I don't know what you got to do, but figure it out for championship fights only. Like, there should be no draws. Like it's boring. Because then what? We're gonna see this fight again. We did the same thing with the Figgy and Moreno thing when that happened. We saw 4 of those fights, and we were bored by the 3rd one. So we're like, I don't want to see another one. So this is where it's coming to now. We have to get a trilogy, and you're like, do I even want to see it? Like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a good fight, but right now, I don't want to see it. Johnny, what's up with those Bears coaches? I don't know, man. Bears are just trash. They are trash pandas all day. I do not know what's going on with that defensive coordinator. He's gone. There's no word on what happened, just a lot of rumors. You guys should do some tape study live, not showing the fight, though. We should show the fight.
You can do it. You can do it. Sit with me for 8 hours, 10 hours on a Friday one day.
Ugh. I do about like 6 hours on a Friday and Saturday.
That's so tough. I already had to start doing something.
Sometimes Sunday morning as well.
Even though we got
how much I get done.
Week off, I had to do a couple fights so far just to beat some line movement on a couple fights for UFC Vegas 80. Just to make sure that was who I wanted to bet.
True. We got Cheeky Elbow. What's up, Cheeky? So what's up, gang? What's up, man? Thanks for coming out as always. We got Jenna Marie in here. What's up, Jenna? Always appreciate you coming out as well.
Oh, yeah.
At $0 on that fight and thought Valentina won. Worth another watch, though. I'd tune in for that. Okay. Definitely tune in and watch it with you guys. Okay. Looks like we got our
a show to do.
Next show to do. I like this.
See,
Grasso was robbed.
Mr. 8K, he knows what's up.
I don't know about robbed, but
I think she
even Sean Selby was saying what the fuck to us all. Yeah, because he was probably like, I don't want to freaking draw in a championship fight because you know what it brings. It brings crap. It's not even good.
Shevchenko's gonna be 47 when this fucking thing's over.
I know. And do I want to bet her now? I don't, probably not.
Her striking
messed up her hand.
But
she messed up her hand now. She's gonna be gone. She can't even train for 3 months.
Her striking looked better, but overall moments in that fight, like big moments, was Grasso all day. The knockdown, the back.
We got CJ UFC picks. Carlos, what's up, man? So what's going on? Exciting night of fights coming our way to get ready to cash these tickets. Yes, sir. Definitely check out CJ UFC picks on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Each and every week he does breakdowns and they're great.
So, dude.
We got Andy, aka Short Round. Love it.
What up, Andy?
What is up, man? Appreciate you coming out, Andy.
What up?
To be fair, Valentina broke her thumb early, so that is a handicap. Still threw away that fight in the 5th. True. The going for that terrible takedown. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking there because she had that round sealed until she did that. Sealed. She would have won. She didn't try something stupid. She just stayed straight.
Already up 7-0 on half them judges' fucking cards, anyways.
Didn't would have won.
Bro, and the worst thing, like when she was about to choke her out in the 5th, I'm like, no, don't choke her out because that fight goes to decision. But I'm like, for sure, like it was 2-2 going into the 5th, in my opinion. And then, like, even what you're saying, I would agree with that. That Shevchenko was winning that 5th, dude. She was looking good, and then she got that takedown. Took
3.5 minets.
Took her back though, and then like had way bigger moments. So like I was like, yes, you know, like 100%. Wasn't even like a fucking 96. No, it was 100. It was
it should have been like 90, 92 tops.
100% that she won that fight. Even my girlfriend, she's high-fiving me, popping champagne and shit. Everything going wild, dude.
Well, you wasted some champagne. Sorry. Or did you drink it? As long as you drank it, you're good. We got Ice Viking here. What's up, Ice Viking? So I had Grasso plus 200, which was voided, but hit my first ever draw at plus 8,000 and ends in split at plus 350. Nice.
Damn. That's a big
I'll be jumping around too.
Yeah. Robert ain't lying.
Robert? New York City Robert?
Coming in
Grasso won. Everybody knows Grasso. I don't think so. Not me.
Only you and Dirty Reg so far have said that Chef Stanko
there was one other person.
No, there was none. It was you and Dirty Reg.
Snerius.
Oh, yes, Snerius. You're right.
Saba said I was losing my shit in the group. I was mad.
Should have been happy.
But I wasn't even. I was mad
after
about
that 5th round. After
I was
she
mad
beat
about
her,
the
you
10-8.
was like Shevchenko still won. You were 100% confident.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't.
after seeing that fifth
I was
round,
like,
you was like,
shit. Like,
fuck. Yeah.
I was like, this is close now. I still think she won, but I'm like, I know the judges are gonna make this go to split, and it could go either way. That's what I was thinking after the fifth round. But I got mad when I saw that Mike Bell gave Grasso a 10-8, which caused my bet to push. And I'm like, this is ridiculous because for one, I don't care
What
if
do you
he
mean your bet to push?
because it was a draw.
Oh,
Because
okay. I
I
thought you
thought
had like some
'cause
different bet or something.
because if he did like a 10-9, like a normal person would, I would have won my bet. That's why I was mad. Because there was no way that was a 10-8. And now it was a close fight. It could have went either way.
I'm starting to think a
But
lot of these judges even judge off that one. What was that plus 3-5 or whatever you guys do? Because some of the fights that you would think would be just like
oh, I don't do that anymore
30.
because I don't trust the judges because there's
Yeah, you
always
think
a
they're all
30-27 in every freaking fight. There's
exactly.
always one. And I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like I'm
That's
not
what it
getting
seems like they do. Like it's like there's rarely ever
yeah.
just a unanimous like here, or not even 30, or just like everybody 29-28. Like the judges just all see it the damn same.
Yeah. And Saba brought up another thing. Kyle Nelson 30-27. That wasn't right
Yeah,
either.
no.
He
He
lost
got
the
beat
first
up in the
round.
first round, yeah.
But I thought he won the fight, but he did not win the first. Finally, the Discord. I don't know why I never joined. There you go. Jumbo Loco. Hey guys, I just had my fourth son this week. Congratulations.
Hey,
so this will be my first.
congratulations, Jumbo.
Be his first fight night. Time to make some diaper money. There you go. Well, congratulations again, man.
Yes, sir.
We got Vulcan in here. What's up, man? He said, hi, guys. Appreciate you coming out. Let's see if I missed anybody. We'll get right to it. We got John Hagos. What's up, man? He said, I'm in NWO, like New World Order, like wrestling.
I think the other one.
What's up, John? What was
coming
out? Oh, now he's in now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There we go. We got Effie in the house here too. What's up? He said, "What's up, everybody? Let's get this money." Definitely check out Any Action Sportscast Effie on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter each and every week. Good college bets, good UFC stuff, breakdowns each and every week. Let's see here, and we got Epic Life. What's up? The Johnny and Blood top duo on my list. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you showing up and coming out with us. We got Yiwan's. I always say that wrong, probably. I don't know how people say Grasso won. The only thing Grasso did is she dropped the Val in round 2, and other than that, beat her all rounds. Let's be honest, for the sport's sake. Okay.
What?
I ain't gonna deny it.
Or
Snerius said
Snerius.
Yuan's. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Sirius said I agree with 2-2 going in the fourth. Okay, I thought you thought
that's all I'm saying. We can't all agree it was 2-2 going in the fourth. Let's be reasonable. Let's be
round
reasonable.
4 was super
we don't
close.
Have to get
it could go either way.
I mean, them knees to the face, the power bomb, all that stuff. She went for the knee bar late.
Stick to the combat. Patty's in the house. He said, Johnny going off on the Shevchenko draw. I see I'm not too late. Yes. We've been talking about this for the last 20 minutes. Definitely check out Patty on Addicted to Combat each and every week on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. He does great lives. He's going to be on, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday he'll be on with us. Permanent co-host on Saturday, if you didn't know.
We call him part-time, though. Permanent part-time.
Well, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'll show up to this one, and now I'm not. I'm done. It's like, what? You didn't like it?
I got shit to do. Nah. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back.
And we got Daz in the files in the house. What's up, Daz? He's LOL Pat. But definitely check out Daz on Twitter. He does great bets as well. Puts out his tickets and all his winning bets, and he's a good guy and a good supporter as well.
Sharp better.
And I think, yeah, sharp better too. All right, I think we hit up everybody here. So we're gonna go to the first one. If I can get to it. I don't remember where I put it. Hold up. Where are you? There you are. Bam. It's going to be Rendon versus Vidal. Who do you like here, Cody?
Yeah, man, this is a fight that I don't trust anything on. You got Montserrat Rendon, who has like decent boxing. She basically throws 1-2. She's tall and long. She's 5'8" with the 68-inch reach. So tall and long for this division. She's only 5-0 though. She's 34 years old, I think. But she's got decent boxing, like a decent 1-2, decent length. She seems pretty tough. Supposedly has like good jiu-jitsu, but I only seen her get like one fight to the ground in the fights that I was watching. Her wrestling doesn't seem all that great, to be honest. Tough, long, decent pop in her right hand, but she's like seems pretty basic everywhere in her striking and her wrestling and even in her BJJ. Tamara's Vidal, she's I don't know if she's good either, to be honest. I know she got that win over Ramona Pascual, who's not that great, but she hit her with that flying switch knee. But like watching her regional scene stuff, some of her fights, she doesn't look all that great. She looks like she slows down by the second round. Like the one fight, she fought a boxer, and that girl kind of beat her up a little bit in the first round, and she was tired, and she looked gassed a little bit in the second round. Was able to get like a knee bar, like a weird knee bar out of nowhere in the second round. But I don't know against Elena, what's it, Alina Perez or whatever. She got beat up pretty much that whole fight by her taking down and beating up. So I don't know how good she actually is, but I do think she's better and a little bit more well-rounded than Rendon. I think Vidal uses more kicks. She's going to have a little bit more power in her hands. Rendon might be more technical, but yeah, I'm staying away from this fight. I'm going to take Tamaris Vidal, though. I just think that she just seems a little faster and just has a little more weapons. She's 9 years younger, I think, but not super confident in too much in this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like mortgage the house on Vidal, but I do think she gets this done. I'm confident. I'm not like super confident, but I did put her in a parlay. But like you said, I think she's just better everywhere. She's more dangerous. I think she's got better submissions. I think she's got better striking, knockout power on the feet. Rendon, I mean, she's tough and she showed some okay grappling, but like she's taken some of these like lower level fights in the split decisions, and that's kind of worrisome. And she's 34 years old, making her UFC debut at this point in her career, only has 5 fights. Like to me, I think I don't know like how dedicated she is. I would say Vidal has more experience, even though the fights don't look like it. But I think she's taking this more serious. I think she wants to get the win here. I think she gets it done. I don't know if it's going to be by knockout. I don't know if it's going to be by sub or decision, but either way, I did the money line, so I'm okay with that. Let's see what everyone else says. Oh, pass that up. Let's see. Patty said he's going to be on the yacht this weekend, so I'll let it slide. It sounds pretty cool. And see, Real Fight Pick said, to be honest, round 5 is debatable. It is crazy that every judge had Grasso. I mean, if we really want to get back into that,
no, we
Valentina
don't.
was winning that round.
My girl almost choked her out.
Like 2/3 of that round.
What the strike? She was not beating her up. That it's not like she dropped her 3 times. She almost got choked out.
Well, I mean,
she got dominated, back taking. Minute and 30 seconds of pure domination. I'm gonna let that one slide.
Saba said Vidal should win this.
Yeah.
Let's see. We
this
got
one. Yeah. Who's this? What? Gee, they spelled come wrong. I love how it comes COME.
I love it. Hello, everyone.
And look at
Johnny,
the picture.
Suck it. That's probably Vlad trolling me.
Bro, that's awesome.
Thanks for coming out, whoever you are.
I don't know if you would put that name with that pic. That is hilarious.
That's pretty funny. Sorry to bring it up.
That's probably MMA Joey
again, but I take
it
back, Johnny. There is an argument for Valentina to win round 4. It was very close. I just think Grasso edged it.
You don't have to.
That's what I say. I mean, I
have to apologize to this man.
It wasn't a clear Grasso round. That's what I'm going to say. There's no way it was clear. It was close. It was the closest round of the whole fight. UFC signed Rendon for Noche, then realized they didn't need her. Vidal under 2.5 is plus 300. There you go.
Yeah,
I like it. Found it crazy. Mo Usman's line went up. Why do people bet Jay Collier Mofo lost to Chris Barnett? Yeah, that was bad. Bad luck.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. He's never beat anybody good. If you go look at his wins, he lost
to Tom Aspinall in like 30 seconds.
Like Usman's win over Junior Tafa is better than any win that fucking Jake Collier's ever had in his career.
True. Very true.
He's beat like Chase Sherman and fucking Ike Villanueva or some shit.
He probably should have beat Orlovsky, but
63-year-old Orlovsky by decision.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna say. Like, but that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Rendon looks shredded. Yeah, she's
a big
girl. Got some muscle.
She's tall, man.
We got Daz. Thanks for the dono. Always appreciate it. So you guys rock. Look forward to this show every week and love the watch-alongs. Bet Smarks, Met, and smash the bookies. Indeed.
Let's go.
Always appreciate it. I know you're at the park chilling, so we hope to put on a good show for you because I know you said you were like, oh, this is my favorite show.
Yeah, we love all the people that come out, dude.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Our same dudes, man, and females, Jenna and everybody that's came out for years now. It seems like.
Oh yeah, and then we got Carlos going right to the point. Garbage fight, give me crap doll. All right, jeez, Carlos, man, you chill. You been smoking enough? You been smoking?
Let's go, Shady. Shady's my guy, man.
Man, 90 seconds of pure domination. I appreciate you, Cody. Would you guys bet Grasso and Valentina again in the trilogy? No, because there's a better bet. It's called the over.
I don't know though. That fight was
and then I don't have to
close
worry about
getting
it.
Finished a lot. That fight was close. Like, dude, I thought Shevchenko had her finished. Like when she had her in that mounted guillotine, I was like, "Fuck, dude! I just lost both my bets." I literally thought that was over because most of the time it's that tight, it's over.
And the over.
And then Alexa dropped her in the second and then took her back. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, here we go again. And then she took her back in 2 other rounds and almost rear naked, like had it in. So I don't know.
Not trusting the judges.
What do you think the line will be on 3? Just a fucking pick 'em like it probably should be?
I bet you it'll be like the same.
Shevchenko minus 200?
No, I think it'll be like maybe Shevchenko like minus 150. And I bet you it'll drop all the way down to a pick 'em this time.
That's why I was happy I had Shevchenko or Grasso at plus 190. I made this smart bet.
Cody knows deep down that Val won, but he didn't want to say it. There you go. See,
bro, I'm fucking. I've never been so convinced. This is Davey Grant, right? This is my Davey Grant. This is my Kai Car friends. All these fuckers that keep robbing me.
I feel like the difference between Collier fight being a close pick'em and it being Usman as a real favorite is how motivated Collier is at this point. I would say to watch weigh-ins, but
I still think
Collier.
I still think that Usman's more powerful, has a wrestling advantage, has still will have cardio. Collier needs that size, man. If he comes in like a little bit smaller than Usman,
he's gonna get wrestled down even easier than he would.
Yeah, but I did see the pictures. Well, we'll get to it, but I did see he looks slimmed up.
So I would say bet the draw. Not a bad idea. CJ need a smoke sesh. That's what I was saying. Dang, he's coming in hot.
You guys are cool now or what?
CJ, yeah, they're cool, but they're still gonna fight though.
That's what I'm saying. So they can still fight. Okay, we're gonna get Capper Night down. It's gonna be me and Johnny. Yeah. It's gonna be me and Johnny K for the Grasso stuff, man. You mofo.
I already got it. Am I gonna fight twice that night? What the heck?
Who's your other fight?
Vlad.
Oh, Vlad from Bulgaria. That's a long
he'll
fight.
come. He'll come over. Trust me. Okay. I have a feeling he will.
Okay. All right.
I already have a couple guys lined up for you, Cody. Though.
All right. Well, you get them lined up. You line them up, and
I got it. I'll be your promoter. I got it. Ice Viking said he just.
I want Saba. Saba's talking most. Nah, that's fine.
Ice Viking said he just bet Pereira at minus 110. I like that. Not sure which way that line will move, so I didn't want to put too big on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pereira will. A lot of people will go on Pereira first, at least.
Yeah. Not coming off
Kiwi in here.
Injury.
What's up, man? He said sure off.
What up, Kiwi?
Colby and Leo is official. Who you picking? I gotta go Leo.
Oh, man, that's tough. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch what he did with the takedowns and stuff in the last fight because
he looked good against Usman last time with takedowns. So, but I know Colby's a different animal though.
Yeah, I think Usman's cardio started failing him later in his fights. Even when the last couple fights with Kobe, he was winning in the end.
There you go. And then Carlos said he's about to roll up some citrus farmer. There we go. He'll be a little bit more chill if you want to say.
I gotta see Carlos and Dev, man. They're pro wrestler style. They'll come in with some flair, man.
Oh, that would be great.
I want to see the walkout. Everything. Dev's smoke. They're both smoking.
We got the next one is Mizuki Inoue. I believe that's how you say it. And Hannah Goldie. I'll start this one off. I'm gonna go with Mizuki. Not a super confident pick here because I know she's been gone for about 3 years, but I mean, she's got good striking, solid. Like she's just well-rounded, but she's not very, she doesn't have the finishing ability, so she can outstrike her opponents on the feet. She can grapple if she needs to, but that 3 years is a little bit of a little red flag for me. But then again, it's Hannah Goldie, who's kind of a little bit of a red flag too. Low volume on the feet. She has pretty okay grappling, but nothing crazy either. So I mean, I'm gonna go with Mizuki because I know Hannah Goldie's not all that great, but I'm not betting this fight at all. Like nothing, not even the over, the under, sides, nothing. I mean, I don't think Goldie has even have value at plus 200 or range, but give me Mizuki to win by decision, but I don't trust this fight at all. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Mizuki here. She's definitely the more well-rounded fighter. She's got pretty good boxing. She throws in combo too, and end with some leg kicks. Like I like her 3-4 punch combinations. Good jujitsu. She's got, excuse me, a good arm bar off her back. She's got pretty good wrestling. Super tough. Good cardio. You've seen her fight with Amanda Lemos where she was taken down and beaten up on the ground, beaten up standing up, showed some durability and did a little bit of good work herself. She's definitely fought the higher level of competition, way more durable. Hannah Goldie, I just don't think she's UFC caliber. You see her flexing there. She looks all big and tough, but she really don't throw no heat. She gets hit. She doesn't use her grappling all that much. Sometimes she can get decent takedowns and stuff in fights, but I just don't think she's good at all. I don't really see where she wins this fight. I think even if she could land a takedown on Inoue is going to armbar her. I don't think Goldie's all that good. So give me Inoue, but like you said, with the 3-year layoff, she had a knee operation and stuff in that time and all that. I don't really want to touch this fight, but I do think she wins because, like I said, I don't think Hannah Goldie can beat anybody in the UFC besides Emily Whitmire, who should have never been in the UFC either.
Very true.
Give me Inoue, but just like that Rendon fight, like there's a lot of question marks in this fight.
Agreed. Let's see. I think she has an OnlyFans, so that's another OnlyFans curse there. That'd be wild if we had Colby O'Malley and Strickland at a press conference all together as champs. That would be wild. America.
That would be hilarious.
Johnny, we can skip this crappy MMA fight, women's MMA fight nobody gives a damn about. Well, I should have read that before we did. We got Chronic Combat Conversations in the house. Triple C, what is up, guys? He says, smash that like button. Yes, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do that.
Yes,
please and thank you. But definitely check out Chronic Combat Conversations on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. They have great content each week as well. I think they had Matt Frivola on just recently for one of their lives. So they're getting some good guys, good fighters on their shows. Definitely check them out and get their subs up to 1,000. I know they're getting up there. So
they deserve it. Two cool dudes, man.
They like Ichiro Mizuki. I love that. Baseball, yeah, Cody.
Yeah. Oh, I know Ichiro.
Okay.
Suzuki.
Dev's talking dirty right now. Jeez, Dev. Come on, Dev. This is
Thursday Night Live, Dev. Come on.
It's PG-13. Fuck's sake, dude. Jeez. Anyway, looking like she's in the best shape she's been. Okay.
I like it. She's definitely going to be better. Well, more inner striking's better, and she's tough, but 3-year layoff's tough. It's tough.
Carlos, I will say I think you may. I have not seen anyone else on Goldie as of yet. So, I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's awful, but I just know I know what I'm getting in with betting or picking Goldie, and I don't like it. I'll take a chance on Mizuki.
She's so little too. What's her reach? Is like fucking 58 inches or something like that, ain't it?
Let me look real quick. Goldie's?
Is she the one?
61.
Who is that? That might be the next card. There's a girl with 59-inch reach, dude. Demopoulos, I think. That's who it is.
Oh yeah, she's got small arms. Mizuki fought all of her life, young enough for a layoff. She's even worse than that. It still beats Hannah. I agree.
Yeah, she started at like 16, I believe, pro.
Yep. Real Fight says Goldie has a chance to win by control time. Hannah competes in grappling tournaments where you can slap as hard as you want. There you go. I mean, it's possible.
Okay. Yeah.
Grateful Dude, he said Mizuki by decision. I agree with that. I like that. Only way Goldie wins if she puts if she works anyway. Goldie won't knock out or sub Mizuki. I agree. It'll just be a decision.
She outworks.
Yeah. Usman by decision plus John's by decision plus battle inside the distance is plus 3,000.
I like that.
Wow,
I like that.
That's a hit. That could hit.
John's might take off Argueda's head. If Argueda can't get them takedowns, I think John's might finish him at some point.
Wouldn't bet this fight with stolen money. I say like 90% of the fights this Saturday will go the distance. I think a lot will too, actually. I don't see a lot of finishes. I was struggling with like some time props with like unders. I'm like, I don't see a lot of unders. It's like two.
I was liking the overs too.
Corey McKenna has the short arms too.
She does.
AJ said she does. Shorter arms are better for spinning around on stripper. Christian Constantino, what is up? It's a Danny Ige decision. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But we will get to the next one here. Probably a little bit better. Jake Collier versus Mohammed Usman. Who do you like here, Cody?
So we got Usman, big dude, athletic guy, strong, physical. He's got pretty decent boxing. He's kind of low output, but you see he's got that nice left hook. That's what he put Pauga out with. Pretty good cardio, really good durability. As you seen, Tafa hit him with some super big shots. He got rocked a couple times, but I mean, he hit him with some big shots. And then he's got pretty good wrestling and a good clinch up against the cage. Like I said, he's very physically strong, can hit super hard and has pretty good cardio. Then you got Jake Collier, who's like not really great anywhere. I do like his hand speed for a heavyweight, and he throws out a lot of volume, but he ends up throwing out a lot of volume in the first round usually, and then slows way down and then just gets beat like by Carlos Felipe. Arlovsky, that fight was close. That wasn't even like no robbery. I didn't think. It was just a split decision. But and then who else? Chris Barnett, he lost to him, gassed out. He went hard. He almost finished Barnett, so he did have kind of a reason. But I mean, he gassed out bad. And then his last fight against Boudet came out really hard in the first round, slowed down, and then gassed out towards the second and third. But I don't know. In this fight, I know Collier's got a little bit more experience. He's going to throw a little bit more volume, but I like Usman's power. I like his strength. I like his cardio here. I like his durability, like I said, and I think that he can land a takedown or at least get a lot of control time up against the cage or land a takedown or two and work Collier over and just outwork him, outpace him, and like have the bigger moments in this fight. So I do like Usman by decision. And I bet him. Yes. I bet him at minus 150, 3 units to win 2.
Nice. Yeah, I like Usman here too. I like you said, he's got the power advantage for the heavyweight. I mean, Collier is more of a volume striker, and Usman has the wrestling advantage. He's going to be stronger. So if he gets his mitts on him and gets him wrapped up, I think Collier's going down. Like Tafa put up a pretty good like defense, like takedown defense when he fought, but eventually he finally got him down. But Collier is not going to put up that defense like at all. And then I know some pictures I've seen recently that Collier is looking like he's in better shape, all this stuff. But honestly, in this fight, I don't think it's going to help him out. Like he doesn't need speed. He needs to survive, and I don't know if he's going to be able to. And I don't know if that chin's going to be there. He's already been knocked out 5 times. Not saying Muhammad is like the most technical boxer, but if he lands, he's going out. So I think that like all the signs point to Usman for me too. I know it's weird because I'm not saying Usman's amazing, but I like Usman here too. I think he gets it done. I have him in a parlay. I think he gets it done by decision too, but it wouldn't shock me if it's like a late second round ground and pound knockout when Collier just gives up because he's been taken down like 3 times already and he can't get up.
Yeah, one of those things. Usman's got all the momentum, going for him. Jake Collier's I think he's like 1-4
fight losing streak. Yeah,
and I think he's like 1-4, and he's never beat anybody.
He beat Chase Sherman.
And then 2 other wins in the UFC over even worse than Chase Sherman's. I can't remember who they were, the Harry Hun suckers of the world, but yeah, man, give me Usman, but I mean it's gonna be a little grimy, a little greasy, unless he can just get his wrestling going pretty quick. But yeah, the first round will be tough.
I think he'll test the striking out, but if he knows that the hand speed's different, he's gonna go right to wrestling for the rest of the fight, probably. Yep. Which I'm okay with.
Yeah,
he's gonna win the fight.
That's what I want.
Boring and win it.
Yep, be your brother, bro.
Yep. Cucumber, what's up? He said, "Let's go." And Valentina won, Cody. Very happy to be here with y'all.
Very
now the Valentina crowd's coming around. They're coming around now.
Appreciate you. I think they just want to give me crap. They know.
True. Carlos like Usman as well. Collier is a jobber in the heavyweight division and thinking Usman gets KO. Yeah.
I'm hoping. Saba
likes Usman as well.
Let's go.
Christian says Collier is slowly becoming the new Sam Alvey of the heavyweight division. Yeah.
Yep.
Or I should say Jared Vanderaa.
Or Daniel Assert of the MMA. Or
but not Mike. No, don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare.
You would never throw Augusto Sakai in that sentence, but you Dontel.
Who's in the UFC, Cody? And who's not? Who's not in the UFC?
My guy's going to win $10 million in the PFL. That's why.
Is he even in the PFL yet?
I don't think so.
He should be. He should be if he's not. He's doing it wrong.
Be decent.
What's up, Manuel Miguel? You said, gonna sweat all 15 minutes for this one. Let's go, Usman. I think these guys sweat like the first 2 or 3 minutes, and these guys are gonna slow down to the point where it's gonna be a sloppy hug fest. But Usman's stronger, so
yeah, and he's got more cardio. Like he pushed through all that with Tafa, and
it's opposite. He's got pretty bad cardio. Yeah, it's not great because he does, like you said, he goes all out in that first round and throws like 40 significant strikes, and after that it's like nothing.
I mean, it comes with being like morbidly obese too, you know what I mean? And you fucking
I agree, AJ. So Collier's losing.
He was small before, you know what I mean? He gained
he was 185
from what he used to fight at. He's 80 pounds bigger at least, because if he's probably cutting down to get to 265.
Yep. Yeah, AJ doesn't understand why Collier's losing weight either. I don't either. Doesn't make any sense right now. For this fight, it really doesn't make any sense.
205, you know what I mean? But Usman's like a 240-pound heavyweight, but he's a big dude. You know, he's a real heavyweight. He's a real heavyweight. Like he's thick and big, and like Collier's like a middleweight that gained a lot of weight.
Yep. According to the stats, Usman is projected to throw 13.8 significant strikes. I'd be shocked if it's more than that.
Oh, because he only landed 7 against what's his name, Tafa.
Yeah, because it was 14 and a half minutes of ground time. We got Ryan Jordan. What's up, Ryan? He said, "What's up, dudes? Like the over in this big boy snooze fest. I don't hate it. It's a pick 'em. So
no. I gotta get me a new chair, man."
And we got Mike Martin. What's up, Vegas? Mikey, he said, "So many steroids. I'm on the snooze man." Yep, I like that too.
He's on the good stuff, that's for sure.
I think Usman finishes Collier. I like that.
Now we're agreeing.
On minus 135. Yeah. Is it moving up or down?
It's down. I think he's going down. People's come betting on Collier, and
I don't get. I mean, if it gets too low, I'll put another bet on, just a single bet. I might even do it now.
So like
I'm pretty confident he wins.
When I bet Sakai against Dontel Mays, because he was on a 3-fight losing streak, remember? But he was losing to 3 fights to the best in the world. Like that dude's losing 3 fights to Chris Barnett, 62-year-old Orlowski. Like he's and the UFC is definitely not trying to build up Jake Collier in this fight. They want Usman to win, the big scary dude.
Usman's minus 135 right now. Dude, I might have to freaking put a bet on that and just call it a day. I got one more bet I'm looking at, and I like it. But that's, to me, that's
not bad.
I don't want to say easy money, but I think it's fairly easy money. Next fight here, we got Jacob Malkoun versus Cody Brundage. I guess I'll start this one off. I like Malkoun here all day, and I cannot trust Cody Brundage whatsoever after his last fight. After his last couple fights, his fight IQ is very, very bad. And he got lucky in the Dalcha fight because Dalcha just did something worse than he did. And Tresean Gore got knocked out by a little jab. So that's his wins in the UFC, guys. Like, and he has not looked good in his losses. Like, he's looked awful. And I'm not saying Jacob Malkoun is this world beater, but he can out wrestle Cody. And I think he's actually got better. I think he's got better striking too. But I am a little worried on the feet more so. But if Malkoun gets the pressure and the pace on him, Cody is going to just slowly gas out a bit. And he's taking this fight on short notice too. And we saw him last time take a fight on short notice. He wanted to give up and quit fighting after the first round. His corner literally made him go back in there and fight the last 2 rounds. So give me Malkoun to win. I mean, I have him in a parlay, minus 485. Doesn't seem like it's a good value, but it's Cody Brundage. It's good value.
Yeah, Jacob Malkoun, decent boxing. Like, it's weird. It's not like he throws power or anything. He's got kind of straight punch. I think he has actually got some pro boxing experience, which is weird. But he doesn't take his shot all that well. I've seen him get rocked in a lot of fights. Like Phil Hawes put him out real quick, and then Brendan Allen hit him decent a couple times. Nick Maximov dropped him. Yeah, I seen that. Nick Maximov dropped him in the last fight. I do need to buy a new chair though. Yeah, with the Grasso. Yeah, it's bullshit. But yeah, man, Malkoun has good wrestling. He's got really good wrestling. He's got good chain wrestling. He's got good inside, outside trips, good double legs, good body locks. Like all of his wrestling is excellent. But the biggest thing, like he's got good jujitsu, not really as far as submissions, but he's got good top control, decent ground and pound. But he's got phenomenal cardio. Like this dude can wrestle and grapple for 15 minutes nonstop. And like I said, he's relentless with the takedowns. The only thing I don't like about him is I've seen him get rocked a couple times in his fights. Cody Brundage, like you said, man, this kid, his striking is looking a lot better against Rodolfo Vieira. If you go back and watch that, when he dropped him a couple times in the first round, it looked really good there. Obviously, he knocked out Tresean Gore. It looked terrible against Dolce, and then he got that submission. So it's been weird, but I think it's getting better. But like you said, man, on short notice, well, he's got a good college wrestling background. Usually gives people decent trouble for the first round and a half. Even like him and Nick Maximov were going back and forth in their fight for a while until Maximov took over. But he showed good takedown defense against Rodolfo Vieira too. But here, man, it's going to come down to cardio and stuff. And I'm going to have to go with Malkoun to out cardio him. I don't think Malkoun will finish him because Malkoun like doesn't really go for submissions. He'll just hold you down, beat you up, pass, go back to guard. You'll get up, he'll take you back down. But and you've seen Cody Brundage even survive with Maximov for 3 rounds. You've seen him survive with Dumas for 3 rounds when he was tired as hell. It's not like Dumas is the biggest submission threat, but the only thing I'd be worried. What's up?
I want to say, luckily for Cody in that Dumas fight, Dumas was struggling as well, just not as bad.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, if you bet Malkoun, there is a chance that he gets caught in a guillotine. But the thing is, his submission defense looked excellent against Brandon Allen. You know, it went 3 hard rounds with him. But like Cody Brundage,
you think he beat Brendan Allen?
I do think he beat Brendan Allen. I do think he beat him.
I thought he did too, and I had an Allen bet.
I thought Malkoun beat him. I predicted Malkoun to win that fight. I predicted him, and I thought he won that fight. But Brundage is super dangerous in that first round. So parlaying up Malkoun and doing all this stuff, I would probably bet him by decision. And then, you know, I don't know what Brundage is in the first round finish or something. Might be something to look at. But I like Malkoun. But Brundage is going to be dangerous in that first round, that's for sure.
We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Mike said, Brundage with a beard is astonishingly worse than shaved. And Carlos likes Malkoun to win here pretty damn easy. I think so too. Like Cody said, though, maybe the first like 3 or 4 minutes of the first round might be competitive or something, or a little dangerous. But I think Malkoun, if he'll survive, like he's been rocked, like you said, but then he, you know, seems to recover pretty good too. So I think Malkoun's going to shoot for takedown right away. I don't think he's going to try to strike with him, to be honest. Maybe like the first minute, and then boom, takedown. He's going to wait for his opening and then take it. I don't think he's going to mess around.
Man, I don't know how to look at that. I like the over though. Even the over 2.5.
It's almost like a pick 'em.
Over 2.5 is -122.
-125, yeah.
Kind of like that.
I just worry about Brundage just gassing like in the second or third right before that over 2.5, and then Malkoun doesn't gas though.
Plus 800. That's pretty good.
I mean, it's good. It sounds good, but like, I just don't think it happens.
And then you got what's Malkoun by decision?
Probably like plus 130, I'd guess. Let me look.
Plus 120. So you can do Malkoun by decision or Brundage in round 1. That would be the ones I would look at. So if you can get Malkoun for plus 120 at decision.
I almost like Malkoun round 3 or decision.
What's that at?
Let me see.
I like Malkoun battle. That's a good parlay.
-125. I mean, you're paying a little bit of juice, but I just think round 3 might be dicey for Cody. He is taking this fight on short notice, and Malkoun does not slow down. So he could be able to get him like ground and pound and like make him quit, because Cody's a quitter. Like we've seen him quit. He almost wanted to quit. He almost wanted to quit on the stool.
Only Rudolfo is the one that finished. Or no, well, what's his nuts? Knocked him out cold. Olin Jacek.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of them he's fought decently tough. And I think it looks like Maximov, but he's on short notice again, so that's a big thing. So.
True. I think Malkoun might find a finish this time. Small plays in round 2, round 3. I don't mind that. Like that's why I kind of said I kind of like the round 3 decision prop for Malkoun if I was going to do a single bet. But decision's a good one too. You get the plus money, but just to be a little safe. Brundage is short noticing his way from being cut from the UFC. I agree. Cody might mentally check out again. Plus 1,800 for round 1 KO if he thinks he gets lucky, as Malcolm's chin is sus. That's true. He's got 1 round to do it, I think, and if he doesn't, he's pretty much done. Malkoun battle Mizuki. I'm trusting. Okay, I like that parlay. What's up, Pearson? He said, I need Fiallo to win. He's the only one I'm stressed about. Yeah, that's an interesting fight, though. I think he gets it done. We'll get to that, and we got Vegas Mikey with the super sticker. Always appreciate the donations, Vegas Mikey. You're the best. Keeping the lights on for the show, Thursday Night Live show. Sponsored by you and Daz so far today.
Him and his wife's been hitting big too recently. They had a big bet on Kopylov, hit that too. So shout out to Mikey. And then I sent him the thing. I don't know if you've seen that, Mike, but I sent you that message about the shirt and the card. He won the contest and stuff, and then I sent him stuff, but they sent it back to me. I didn't have the apartment number or the condo number and stuff. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Cody gas out there's a chance. Jacob by sub. That's true.
Yeah.
We got Bunny Hunter. What's up, Bunny? A little late, Bunny. Appreciate you coming out as always, though. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of bad scorecards, the main event fighters have been involved in some of the worst scorecards. 10-8.
Yeah.
That's another one. I had a Fiziev bet.
I thought
Gamrot winning a round when he got dropped. Yep, another one because I had my. Maybe I shouldn't bet main event fights. That should be the rule. Just don't bet main event fights unless you're doing over-unders.
Yeah, I'm staying away from him for a while.
How did you score the Turner Gamrot fight? That was close. I think Gamrot barely did it. Barely. What do you think? He didn't win the second round, I believe, because that's when he got dropped, right?
Yeah, he got hurt in almost every round, but I kind of thought Gamrot won myself, but it was close. Damage went to Turner for sure.
Yeah. So. That was a very close fight too. At least there wasn't a 10-8 in that one. Sheesh.
2, 4, 5.
Oh boy, there we are. Tim Means versus Andre Fiallo. I believe it's your turn. Who do you like here?
Man, this is a really good fight. You got Tim Means, 39 years old, the old dirty bird. Well-rounded fighter, good southpaw striking, good kickboxing, still has decent power in his hands, pretty good wrestling. I think he took down Max Griffin a bunch of times, took down Alex Morono a couple times. The last time was kind of ill-advised, but he did get cracked a little bit before that, but then he got guillotined. But well-rounded veteran, super durable. I know he's been getting finished a lot lately, but it's been by chokes, but it's mostly after getting dropped. Most of his submissions are from getting dropped and then taken down, except the Morono one. But he did kind of get cracked before that. But he's just a well-rounded vet that's pretty tough, pretty durable. Good cardio. That's one thing he does have is good durability, good cardio. Andre Fiallo, he has really good boxing. That's really all he does. He doesn't wrestle too much. He doesn't really wrestle at all. He doesn't throw too many kicks. And good boxing, pretty fast, pretty good power. But he's been being real reserved in his last couple fights. After getting knocked out a couple times, now he's been reserved and still getting knocked out. So I think he needs to go back to his old way where he comes out and just, tries to go kill the guy in the first round and a half. If he doesn't get it, he gets taken out. Because it seems like even when he fights slow, like against Jake Matthews, Joe Quinn Buckley, he's still getting knocked out in that second round. But you just only threw 12 punches. You might as well go out there and go nuts if you're worried about your gas tank or whatever. Go out there, go nuts, try to get the finish because you're going to get finished in that second or third anyways, is what it seems like. But Tim Means isn't the biggest finisher in the world, so that's why this fight's really hard to figure out. Like Tim Means has pretty good wrestling, but Andre Fiallo has pretty good wrestling defense and a good get up game if he is taken down. Like Buckley was able to time a perfect takedown on him, took him down, and Fiallo got up within like 3 seconds. He's a pretty physical guy and athletic. This fight's so tough to call. I'm picking Tim Means just because I have more faith in him. Obviously we just keep seeing Fiallo get knocked out. I don't know, if he should be really a favorite over too many people in the UFC, but he's going to be a lot faster and a lot more power. So that's why I stayed away from picking Means as an underdog, is just because, I can see Fiallo coming out and just rushing him and getting a big hurting him early and getting him out of there. But another thing is, like, Tim Means don't really get knocked out cold. And if Fiallo drops him, Means gets back up, Fiallo can't go down. He's not going to jump on him and submit him like these other dudes have been doing, like Kevin Holland and all these guys. So there's just so much that can go on here. I'll tell you what I did like. I wanted to bet it. I ended up not betting it. Small cage, a little bit of unpredictability. Tim Means got dropped in every single round against what's his name, Max Griffin. He's been getting dropped a lot lately, so I could see him getting finished. I'm going to pick Tim Means as the underdog, but I really like the over 1.5. It's like plus 140 or something, or minus 135. I really like that. I think they both start off, a little slow, respecting each other. And Means isn't really a one-shot knockout guy, and I don't think Fiallo is going to knock Means out. And I think Fiallo might start a little slow, but the thing that kind of really kept me off of it from adding it into the top 5 bets is that small cage. Like, these dudes might be going at it a little quicker than we think. So I just ended up staying away from this fight.
Yeah, this is a close one, and you basically said everything that I was gonna say. But the thing about, like, the reason why I'm going with Fialho here, and I'm not like super confident, is because I do think he is a little wild and crazy, and I think that's what you need to do with Tim Means at this stage in his career. He's 39 years old. You kind of just have to push forward. He's probably going to hit you, and then you're just going to have to give him one back. And I know Fialho's been knocked out 3 times, but people that he's been knocked out that are knocking him out are like pretty powerful guys. Like Buckley has some power in his hands. Muslim Salikov did one of those spinning back kicks, and that was in the 3rd round, I believe. So he was kind of gassing a bit, and he was getting touched up. And I know Jake Matthews isn't really a knockout artist, but that was like the best Jake Matthews performance I've ever seen on the feet for him in his career. So I like Cody said, I think Fiallo just needs to go in there and just, let just throw anything and everything and push forward, and then just make this a brawl. Because Tim Means can drag this fight out and maybe get a later finish too. So I like the over 1.5. It's not, but I actually like the fight doesn't go fight doesn't go the distance. And I believe it's at like minus 225 for like a parlay piece. One of these guys I think is going to get a finish, because Tim Means has been dropped a lot, like Cody said, and Fiallo slows down after the first round. And I can see Tim Means maybe even touching up Fialho in the later rounds and wrapping up like a guillotine or something, because he's savvy like that. He could do that. But I'm going to say Fiallo gets it done in the first round, though. I do think he's going to push forward and go back to his old ways, because this new way isn't working out for him. And I do think Tim Means also doesn't have that knockout, one-touch knockout power. So I don't think he's going to be as afraid as he was against like Buckley and Muslim Salikov. And Jake Matthews, I'm going to give him a pass for that, because nobody ever saw that one coming. Because I don't know if you heard me when that was the best performance from Jake Matthews stand-up that I've ever seen in my life. Like, he would never look like that ever. Nobody thought that was going to happen. So,
nope.
I could see it go either way. I don't mind anybody taking a shot on Tim Means. I think he can get it done. I would say if by sub, maybe like a club and sub for Tim Means, but
I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be.
It'll be later in the fight, though.
There's a lot of fights on this card that are highly questionable. But I mean, like Fiallo being like minus 200 to anybody in the UFC is highly questionable.
Yeah, he's like minus 175 right now. So some money's coming in on Tim Means. So we got Jake. What's up, Jake? Is it Fiallo has a glass chin lately? Yes.
What up, Jake?
Tim Means also doesn't really have the greatest chin either, but he's getting subbed, like you said, club and subbed a lot instead of getting knocked out. But he's getting touched up on the feet first.
Yeah, Dirty Bird. Let's go, Dev.
Ev likes the Dirty Bird. We got Nate in the house. What's up, Nate? He said this fight is risky to bet. The only thing I would bet on this fight would be the fight doesn't go the distance and like Fialho round 1 knockout. That's it.
I would bet Tim Means in the over 1.5 if I had.
There you go. All right. Dev said UFC has been winning lately. America. Dev, does something change? Like,
I feel like
I feel like the colors have like shifted.
Yeah,
it's all good though. I'm about it.
he was supporting Trump on his page the other day.
I really.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
We got Shafiq in the house. What's
That's
up?
his
He said, what's
flavor.
good, my G's?
What is up, Shafiq?
Always appreciate you coming out, Shafiq. Super greasy fight. Can't trust either or. Just bet the under 2.5. Dirty Bird wins it. Fuck it. I like it. Under 2.5, I'll take it.
I seen Shady was on Tim Means too at plus money. I like that bet.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I see it coming up. Fialo decision KO.
Yep.
I like that.
Hell yeah.
Through 20 on Tim Means at plus 170, just some action. Okay. I don't mind it at all. I think he has got a shot. If he can survive like the first round, that's the thing. Dev likes the under 2. I like the under 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the under 1.5? Or I like the under 2.5, I should say. I like the under 2.5. The under over 1.5 to me is like,
I like what
that's where it gets you.
Doesn't go. That's pretty good. I like that one. What was the line on that? Did you bet that?
Minus 225.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all.
I paid a little bit. The under 2.5 is minus 175. It's the same as Fialo money line. So I'm like, I'll just take be a little safe just in case if Fialo doesn't get like that, first round knockout or something.
If you watched Tim Means versus Alex Morono, dude, he was beating Morono that fight, and he cracked Morono. It was like right on the bell, at the bell, but he hit him with the left uppercut, man, that like rocked Morono at the end of that round. He was throwing some leather, man. If he hits Fialo with that same punch that he hit Morono with, game over. So
I'll be rooting for violence in this one. This is like one of the fights I do think there will be violence, one way or another.
Yeah.
Saba, we are on the same page as always. Fight doesn't go the distance. I like it. I got that in the parlay as well.
There we go.
Dirty Bird at plus 165. There you go, Shady. Good I like it. We get it. Hope he gets that sub for you. Out of respect versus punch drunk. Yeah.
Dude can't
got the
punch,
MMA.
Man.
We got the MMA Jesus in the house. What is up, MMA Jesus, if you're the real one? Fialo looked good last fight before the finish. Tim Means has always been underrated. Can be competitive with most guys in the division. It's true.
So that's what's Dev's name?
MMA Jesus.
Jesus 420.
The MMA Jesus, though. So we got Battle of the Jesuses right here.
Okay.
We got Big Money in New Jersey. What is up? Is it Big Money in the House of Sharps? What's up, Blood and Johnny K? Cheers, man. Thanks for coming out as always.
Big Money. Hell yeah.
Always appreciate it.
Yeah,
I like Means as a slight minute winner and not sure who has more finish equity. It's close. I would say Fialo has a little bit more finish equity, but Tim Means is going to be the minute winner for sure. But
Fialo's going to be a lot faster. I'll say that, though. He's
early,
faster in this fight. Yeah.
I just feel like if it gets out of the first round, Fialo kind of like doesn't know how to fight 3 rounds. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird.
He turns into Terrence McKinney or Tyson Pedro.
Yeah. I'm not saying he like death gasses, but he just forgets how to fight. Like, oh, I didn't get the first round knockout. What do I do now? Like, do I stay here or like do I just run around and like what do I do?
Yeah.
He's weird. We got Daniel in here. What's up, Daniel? Always appreciate you coming out as well. Does the old vet still have the means to get it done? He good? He's 39 though. That's what I really question. I don't like that number. I know stats don't matter, but that number's weird. Tim Means will win by any means necessary. Yeah.
The word out here is crazy.
Someone's 0-3 has got to go here. So they both lost 3 in a row.
Yeah. But Tim Means, well, I mean, I guess they're both losing to about the same caliber.
Yellow might just KO one. D-Gen's fight to bet. I mean, I think he gets it done round 1. And if he doesn't, he's probably going to lose.
Yeah, that's the going. That's the.
I put 500 on Tim Means inside the distance. Okay.
Let's go. If he gets out,
that's going to be huge.
Yeah, he could be
huge.
Rooting for you on that.
Up Troy said, I love the under for Means and the over 1.5 or 2.5 for Argueta Johns. I like it. I like both of those.
Yeah. The under 2.5
for this fight. Yeah. Or maybe the under 1.5. Because it is set at 1.5. So
yeah.
It's hard to bank on Fiallo being the second man to KO Tim Means in his long career. That KO was via injury. But like Cody said, though, a lot of these subs lately have been like clubbing
All of
subs. So
them.
he's getting dropped.
Like Daniel Rodriguez dropped him and subbed him, and then Morono hurt him bad. He took a bad shot, got subbed. Kevin Holland dropped him and subbed him. Who's the other ones? Not Max Griffin, but there was another one, I'm pretty sure, where he got subbed. But like you said, he ain't getting knocked out cold. Andre Fiallo ain't jumping on nobody and subbing nobody.
No, he'll probably be trying to get that ground and pound knockout if that's the case.
Yep.
No way Johnson Argueta doesn't go over. Well, that's what I said about the Ronnie Lawrence fight too, and look what happened. John got lucky and bailed out.
John put some paws on him early. John's the only one with the knockout.
We'll get there. Cheeky Elbow said 10-year age difference. Enough said. That's what I think.
Age difference, but what Tim means is a different kind of.
That's true.
Yeah,
could be only one Jesus. What the fuck is finish equity? Probably we mean like the fighter who has the best finishing potential, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Does Tim Means have a chin?
It's like he's shot, but it's not like he gets dropped easily. But then he doesn't like go out cold. Like, so it's like he does, but he don't. Because against Max Griffin, he could have won that fight if he didn't get dropped every round. But like the rest of the rounds, he was winning. But makes you wonder, can Fiallo hit him with that power shot? But dude, Fiallo got freaking rocked in the first round by Cameron Van Camp. You know what I mean? We gotta be realistic.
Yeah, he did.
Myself, dude.
That's very true.
And then Means is a lefty. You know, he's gonna be throwing heat with the left, man. Fiallo, I like Tim Means a lot in this fight. I'm not gonna lie, one way or the other. Decision.
May Robs, we got May Robs up in here. What's up, May Robs? What's up, guys? Plus 1K for Dana White Contender Series.
You're killing it. Go. Excellent. Congratulations.
Love it. Latrell Spencer, what is up? He said, "What's up?" Money Moicano here. Yeah, there we go. Is he here? That'd be awesome if he was here.
I think. Oh, he said that's him. You're good at money, man. You're good, Mushroom.
Mushroom is late. It's okay, Mushroom. We will accept it this time. Yes, sir. But we always appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us. So as always,
everybody check out Mushroom tonight at 10 too. Gonna be having a show. I'll be on it.
There you go. I'm still trying to get over betting the over and the land down under. Sheesh, that's a lot of overs and unders.
Dude,
Yellow's got this.
I had that under on that Strickland fight. Oh yeah, because I bet all them freaking unders, and all of them had first round knockdowns in Australia. That hurt my heart.
Yeah. Johnny, you can't bet the under 1.5 and under 2.5. I bet the fight doesn't go the distance.
Over 1.5, but under 2.5. I think
you could do like in a parlay. Maybe.
What?
If you do that in a parlay, like over 1.5, but under, so that like that minute or 4 minutes. Was it 4 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, right there. Yeah, you might be able to hit that. Actually,
you're a banker, Johnny. You gotta get this.
I ain't doing that. It's weird. I'm talking. I say hi to my stripper girlfriend. Her name is Dominica.
Demonica.
What's up, Demonica?
Be chilling.
Hope you have a good night. Make some money.
Yep.
All right.
I wish I was chilling.
Let's see. Let's get to the next fight here. How about that?
Okay.
Let's go. This is going to be a fun one. Miles Johns versus Dan Argueta. I believe it's your turn this time, right?
Yeah.
Or my turn.
Go ahead. You going to give me the mic?
At this point, I don't know. Let's go ahead.
Dan Argueta. Decent boxing. You know, I don't know if he has decent boxing because it seems like in most of his fights, he doesn't want to stand on the feet too long. He just wants to try to wrestle. And he's got pretty good wrestling. You know, he placed in state and stuff growing up. Decent little college career for a little bit. And he's got good jiu-jitsu. I'm pretty sure he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu, decent ground and pound, decent cardio. He looks like he gets tired and then he'll push through it a little bit. Doesn't have like the best wins in the world. I know like people like to say he looked good in a loss to Damon Jackson, and on you know, he didn't look good in his loss to Ricky Tercios on the Ultimate Fighter, which I'm not very high on. But he's like a wrestle boxer, you know, a little bit of boxing, decent wrestling, pretty good wrestling, and good jiu-jitsu and stuff. Then you got Miles Johns, who's an excellent wrestler himself, you know, state champ wrestler in high school, all that, went to college for a little bit and then went in right into MMA. And got decent jiu-jitsu himself, you know, earlier in his UFC career and on the regional scene, he used his wrestling and jiu-jitsu and that to get a win over Adrian Yanez on the regional scene. And the guy's tough, man. He has good striking, you know, for a wrestler. He's kind of got away from his wrestling those last, you know, 4 or 5 fights, and he's just been striking. He's fought some, you know, good people. He's fought some lower level people. He's got some wins, got some losses. He's got good losses though, you know, John Castaneda and Mario Bautista. Them are 2 good losses. But in this fight, but he's got power too, man. And I know a lot of people say he's got cardio issues. The only time I really seen him with any cardio issues was that Cole Miller, or wait, Cole what was that dude's name? If you scroll down on that, it was the dude from Canada from maybe like, you know, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. But and that dude's huge too. Cole Smith, if you go look at that dude, he was 7-0, and that dude, I'm pretty sure he's like high five, like 5'10" or something like that. But yeah, man, that was the only one I really noticed he slowed down in, because after that he got beat by Bautista, which we all know Bautista's a beast. But then he knocked out Kevin Natividad, and then he knocked out Anderson Dos Santos in the 3rd round. Looked good in all them fights. And then John Castaneda is a beast too. I think Castaneda would work over Argueta. But in Argueta's fight with like Nick Aguirre or whatever that dude's name was, he looked pretty decent in the 1st round, but then after grappling pretty hard in the 1st round, he looked slow, a little slower in the 2nd round. That round was back and forth. In the 3rd round, he landed a takedown. The dude, that Aguirre dude, was on short notice, so he gassed out. But I think in this fight, honestly, that Miles Johns is way faster, way more explosive, has way better movement than Dan Argueta that he can use to stop the takedowns, because he's got great wrestling himself. And then I believe from there, he's got the way better striking. I think that he's got way better striking, leg kicks, the boxing, the power, all that. I think all goes in Miles Johns' favor. He's been training with Trey Ogden and them dudes in Kansas City. I don't know, man. I'm taking Miles Johns here. I bet him at plus 155. I think he can stop the wrestling and piece Argueta up standing. I'm not that high on Argueta. I know a lot of people's really, really, really super high on him because that fight with Ronnie Lawrence, where he was winning, looking, you know, dominating, looked like he was going to get the sub. The difference here is like Ronnie Lawrence isn't he's a wrestler. He's an MMA wrestler. He'll beat another MMA wrestler that has no wrestling experience either. But you seen when Ronnie Lawrence got in the ring with Sejikub Kakramanov, he threw him from corner to corner. He probably had like 10 takedowns, because it's a whole difference when a dude actually has technical wrestling. You know what I mean? So when Dan went in there, it makes him look like he's the best wrestler in the world, because he was out wrestling Ronnie Lawrence, who we think's good at wrestling, but really he can out. Ronnie Lawrence never wrestled in high school, college, none of that. He just had good MMA wrestling. He would have been good if he would have wrestled and all that. He would have the technical stuff these guys have. But Miles Johns has all that stuff. And I think he's going to be able to be faster. Like I said, lateral movement, all that, more explosive, and he's going to be able to stop the takedowns. And I think that he can piece Argueta up on the feet, to be honest. Giant leg kicks, excellent boxing. I'll take him at plus 155.
I'm on the other side here. I like Argueta here. I think he's going to make this like a grinding style of fight. Like, I know he doesn't have the striking as Miles Johns. I will say that for sure. But I do like his wrestling. I do like his grappling. I do think he's going to be that like junkyard dog, if you want to say, but like just pushing forward, always being in the face. And I don't know if Johns is going to like that too much. He does like to stay, you know, like boxing and not like just on his back foot with all the kicks and all that stuff. So, I mean, he does have good takedown defense. It's going to take a while for Dan, I think, to crack the code, if you want to say. So I do think like in the 2nd and 3rd round, that's going to be Argueta's like money-making rounds. I think the 1st round may go to Johns, but I think as the fight goes on, I think the tides will turn a bit. And I do think Johns will start to tire out. I'm not saying he's going to gas out. He will start to tire from all these takedowns and grappling up against the cage, this and that. He's not going to, I don't think he's going to be able to strike too much as he would probably want to in this fight, because he's going to have the clear advantage. Like, Argueta's not stupid. He knows he's going to have to grapple here and wrestle. So I think from the get-go, he's going to start doing that, and we'll see where the fight goes. It can go either ways, but I'm going to lean on Argueta here. I think he gets it done. It's going to be a close decision probably, but I think he gets it done. That's it. I'm not going to fight about it.
Yeah, I like that underdog money on Johns. Like, I don't think Johns is a bad fighter. Like, at all 13-2, he said like it's too. It's not like he ever just like towered out to some, you know, like bum. I mean, he didn't lose to Ricky Tercios. He would beat Ricky fucking Tercios. Ricky Tercios lost to Kevin Natividad. Miles Johns knocked out Kevin Natividad. So basically, he's already beat Dan Argueta. I believe that's how MMA math works, right?
That's no matter.
Proven. He said that. Don't get me started. But no, yeah, man. I think Johns, and not only that, but like if Johns can stop the first 2-3 takedowns and just be I think the striking difference is a lot bigger than the wrestling and grappling difference. You know what I mean? I think the grappling is going to be easy. I think Miles John might even be able to like take Argueta down if you want.
It's just the pressure because I'm not saying Argueta is, John Castaneda, but if he can replicate that style like that, Miles Johns literally was tired by round 3. And that's what Argueta needs to do, and he can get it done.
Yeah, but that was different. That's a striking pressure that them dudes are putting on, man. Like Castaneda and
Argueta was doing. He was pushing. I mean, he was going for takedowns and stuff like that too.
Yeah, it takes a lot of.
Well, it wasn't like controlling him or anything, but by the 3rd round, like Johns is like, "What the fuck do I do?" I'm like,
against who? Against Castaneda.
Castaneda, yeah,
but that's a whole different thing though. That his striking pressure is crazy because he's coming forward, constantly feinting you, and he has good wrestling himself. You know what I mean? So Johns can get the takedowns.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think Argueta can replicate that. Maybe not to the same exact style, but
if he can't land like the first 1, 2, 3 takedowns and Johns is still fast and explosive, like I think he's going to be, I think he can tear up his legs. Miles Johns has good leg kicks, and I think his striking is good. Like I think that he's going to be able to land big shots on Dan Argueta. Like you can barely find footage on Argueta striking because he'll just throw like boxing combos to try to get in the clinch. But if Miles Johns pushes him off, circles out, and starts piecing him up, I'm almost thinking that Dan Argueta's striking sucks. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So,
well, what if you know that he's at Jackson Wink now? That change your mind?
What?
With striking?
Jackson Wink? Who's training in Jackson Wink these days?
Argueta says he's training there.
I don't think he is. I don't
That's
think
what
he
trains
there, doesn't he? He trains with Cub Swanson, bro. He trains with Cub Swanson.
Well, that's what it says right here.
Go back real quick and then click in the middle. Go back. Now click wait, go back one more. Or wait, no, scroll down. You was right. Yeah, hit that prelim and then scroll down. So they still have him at Fortis. Do they still have all right? They got UFC Gym Costa Mesa and then Jackson Wink. And then but what's his name ain't even at Fortis no more. He trains with Trey Ogden's.
I mean, I don't know how up to date this is, but I didn't know he was at Jackson Wink before this fight either. So
he's not. He's with Cub Swanson. He's been training with Cub Swanson, and the Cubs is manager and trainer. And they train in Cali or Arizona or Cali.
I mean, that's a good striking coach.
Yeah, I like Cub Swanson. But
he didn't win last fight, but I like him.
Yeah, in the end, Miles John wins this fight though. Chapo.
We'll see. Well, it's gonna be a good one. I'll tell you that. Carlos said, "Dog of the card will be Miles Johns." Okay, not bad. John should be able to get a lot of miles out of his wrestling defense, but is Dan determined to keep it standing? I don't think he wants to keep it standing. So I think he will fail until he can finally get takedowns. Pick Johnson or Tapology Group. The line is due to recency bias. It could be.
Yeah.
John is a good underdog bet.
Thank you.
Agree. I'm ready to t-shirt bet BC Dave on this one. Shout out to
shout out Dave, BC Dave.
Johnny, I sent over my 3 bets for tomorrow for football. I will look at those and bet them.
Footy. Is that pro football? Footy.
It's we don't call it soccer and I don't call it football, so we just call it footy.
Okay.
So that way we know what we're talking about.
All right.
Argueta money line -155, sprinkle sub 2 and 3. I like that. See, that's why I think it gets it. I think this fight goes to decision either way, but if Argueta gets it done, it could be by sub at 2 or 3 for sure.
I mean, Miles Johns has freaking good wrestling.
There's a chance
I just don't. I don't know if Argueta's that much better.
I want to see
it. State, bro. Plays 8th in state.
That was years ago, Cody. Come on, man.
Yeah, there's
Argueta is ass, dude. I don't know how he's the favorite.
Let's go, AJ Sharp. AJ went to Mexico off of Sean O'Malley bets. So
Johns doesn't gas because he's so inactive. The guy throws 30 strikes around with no takedowns. Even if Argetta tires, Johns won't take advantage.
I hope he does, though. I hope this time.
That's
I hope
true.
it's like
That's
two
very
wrestle
true. That's
boxers,
very
but one's
true.
way better boxing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that guy.
Plus 3.5 spread at plus 100. I think that hits even if Dan wins. Got Miles. Yeah, I think that should, because I think Miles can win round 1. But then again, we were just talking about this earlier. Like these plus 3.5 bets seem nice, but the judges always give out 130-27 out of nowhere. And you're like, there's no way that fighter won 30-27 when this guy clearly won round 1 or 2 or 3, whatever. Like, they just do it, I swear, to like screw over those bets.
Stuff is fixed. I guarantee it.
Yeah. So I'm staying away from the spreads. I mean, unless one just sticks out clearly. Dan Argetta and Usman plus 165. I like that. I think that might even be my. No, it's not. I do have those in a parlay, but a different parlay. Who is Johnny playing footsies with? That's footy, football, soccer.
Oh, footy.
All righty. Let's see what we got for the next fight here. Charles Jourdain versus Ricardo Ramos. I will start this one. This is going to be a fun fight. And obviously, everybody knows Charles Jourdain. He always makes a fun fight. But if you don't know who Ramos is, he makes fights very fun as well. But Jourdain is always an explosive striker. He likes to push forward. He's durable. He's got good cardio, but his takedown defense has always been his Achilles heel, if you want to say. He can be controlled on the mat. Ramos, though, well-rounded. He's got very good I think he's got solid wrestling, I should say. Very good jiu-jitsu and submissions, though. He's not as durable, but he's got explosive striking as well. He can knock out anybody on the feet, too. So, to me, I think this fight depends on what Ramos wants to do, personally. I think if Ramos wants to take this fight to the mat, I think he gets it done. I think he can win by a decision, maybe even submission. If he wants to keep this fight on the feet, though, it might get dicey. So, I'm going to go with Ramos here, the underdog. I think he gets it done. I think he does get some wrestling and jiu-jitsu going on early. Maybe he wants to try to strike with him early, but I mean, Charles Jourdain, like, he's not really like the biggest finisher on the feet either. Like he acts like he is, but he's just not. Like he goes to decision more times than not. And he had what's the guy's name? I forgot. The guy was like dead to rights, but like 1.5 rounds, and he couldn't finish him with that epic Sparta kick. You know what I mean? Like at the end of round 3, like that guy wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't throwing anything for a round and a half, and he still couldn't finish him. So I think Ramos can get it done by submission or knockout. But I'm going to say by submission. I'll say like the second round submission. But I wouldn't be shocked if like this fight goes to decision and maybe it goes Jourdain's way. But a lot of the judges though don't like Jourdain decisions. So it doesn't like equal out. So to me, I'm going to go with Ramos as an underdog here. I think he's just a little bit more explosive, a little more dangerous for finishing equity, if you want to say. We've been saying that.
Yeah, Charles Jourdain, he has really good striking. It's really flashy. Air Jourdain, he's always jumping up with knees, flying kicks, all different kinds of stuff. Terrible takedown defense, but he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so he can survive on the ground. He's got pretty decent offensive jiu-jitsu himself. He's seen with Lando Venata, but he's an explosive dude. He's super tough. He's got really good cardio. And he's pretty good everywhere, except, like I said, that takedown defense. Ricardo Ramos, he's got a good jab. He's got good striking himself. He's got a good jab. He's got nice leg kicks. He's got good spinning stuff. You've seen him knock out a couple people. He knocked out Faraz Zahabi with some spinning shit. He knocked out Danny Chavez with some spinning shit. So the dude's good standing up, but he's got good wrestling, and he's got pretty good jiu-jitsu on the ground. And this is going to be a really good fight. I'm not confident, I like Ramos at plus 125 as a dog. Like I'm picking Ramos to win this. It's because of the grappling advantage. Like I don't think the striking is that much different. Like you can even go watch Ramos with like Bill Algeo and stuff, where striking ain't bad. He struck with Bill Algeo the whole time, landed like 8 takedowns. We all know you can't hold Bill Algeo down, but he showed pretty good cardio in that fight and everything. So I'm going to take him for the win. But what I really like, and what I bet is the over 2.5 in this fight, because I think both these dudes are pretty well rounded to where neither one should get submitted on the ground. And I don't think either one of these dudes, like Charles Jourdain's, as durable as they come. You know, we've seen him get dropped with some big ass shots and not get finished. The only person that got him was Julian Erosa late in the third when he was kind of gassed. Yeah, man, I'll take Ramos, but I really like the over. I don't see Jourdain knocking Ramos out, to be honest. He doesn't really knock out too many people. Like you said, he didn't finish Andre Ewell. There's a lot of people he didn't finish. And then Ricardo Ramos, you know, he's pretty tough. He's been finished, but it was by like LaRon Murphy, and he hits real hard. You know, he's a very big, strong 145er. And then somebody else got him. Said Nurmagomedov hit him with some crazy shit. And I don't think Jourdain's going to do any of that. So I like the over 2.5 in this fight a lot.
And a couple things too, I forgot to mention, like Jourdain, I don't want to say he's a slow starter, but he seems to pick it up as the fight goes on. So, and also too, I was going to say something I totally forgot. It went out of my brain. Fuck. I'll figure it out.
I don't mind people picking Jourdain though, because like
I don't either.
Probably gonna have a little cardio advantage, but this fight's gonna be so close. It's like, why pick a side when you can just pick the over? You know what I mean? I don't think.
Yeah.
I really, in my head, I don't see either one of these guys finishing them. Charles Jourdain, who's he been finishing? Marcelo Rojos, he always gets finished. He finished Lando Venado with that crazy choke, but then other than that,
took his pants off.
And then in his losses, it's all decisions. Yeah, and in his wins, it's, you know what I mean? He's finished the dudes that get finished, but I don't think he finished Ramos.
Another thing I just remembered, Ramos, he does have trouble making weight sometimes, which is why
I didn't 9 pounds last time.
Yeah, which is why I didn't bet Ramos, because I do like him. I want to see what he looks like on the scales. It could be like a last minute bet if depending on the line and what it looks like. But that's another thing I look at too. So
I said Faraz Zahabi, Ayman Zahabi.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's some Zahabi.
One of them dudes.
One of them. Where's Mushroom with the round 3 decision? Yeah, there he is. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't mind that with Jourdain, actually. If that's the side you're taking. Yep. But like I said, I'm saying this is going to be a very close back and forth fight. The thing that sucks with Jourdain is his takedown defense, and Ramos has good takedowns and good jiu-jitsu where he may be able to take his back, hold him down for a couple minutes each round, and then the striking isn't too crazy, different. And that's where I figured Ramos can get the win. But I'm telling you, I really like that over. It's like
I like the over too,
30 or something like that too. That's not even that bad.
See if it moved anything. Yep, minus 130. I like it. I was looking at that. I just decided on a different over.
I may have bet it. I may have. That might be my
speaking of my bet that I did over. Brian Battle versus AJ Fletcher. This is going to be a fun one. Who do you like here?
Yeah, man. Brian Battle, excellent striker, could switch stances, excellent kicks, man. He throws a lot of kicks, like front kicks to the face, obviously head kicks like the Takashi Sato, but you see him, he throws front kicks to the face, to the body, just throws a ton of kicks, like more than his boxing. But then when he boxes, he's got good boxing too, good power, super long. What's he got, a 3-inch height advantage here with a 10-inch reach advantage, because he was fighting up at 185 and doing good. He's dropped down to 170. He's looked good, not against Renat, but Renat is a savage.
He's looking real good.
Brian fought him on short notice, and give Brian a couple more years, get that wrestling and stuff up. It may be a different fight if they end up fighting again later down the road. But so AJ Fletcher, what the fuck? Sister's calling me. So AJ Fletcher, man, he's a good, well-rounded fighter too. He comes from like a football background, so he doesn't come from a wrestling background, but he's got pretty good wrestling. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu. He's got pretty good submissions, and he's got pretty good striking. But he's got short-ass arms, man. What's his reach? 70.
It's like 67 inches or something like that.
That's crazy. This guy, yeah, that's good. I mean, this dude should be like a 55er, dude. How tall is he? 5'10"?
Yeah.
But
he should be a 55er.
He's muscle though, man. But he's good. He's tough. He's durable. He's well-rounded. But in this fight, I don't see. I mean, even if he lands a takedown on Battle's moving. Battle's getting up. You seen on the Ultimate Fighter against Andre Petroski. You know what I mean? He was able to wear on Petroski when he kept wrestling and then get the finish there on Petroski. AJ Fletcher, you see when he just comes out and starts wrestling a lot, he slows down a lot. Like against Semmelsberger, he came out, he won the first round of that. won the first half of the second round, but then Semmelsberger was able to reverse him, and then he stayed on top and landed big ground and pound. And we know Semmelsberger's terrible on the bottom, so if he's sweeping you, I got to assume Brian Battle's going to be able to. And then on the feet, Battle's out, his output, his cardio. We've seen AJ Fletcher slow down in every single fight he's ever fought in, against Ange Lewis, against Matt Semmelsberger, not against Themba Gorimbo, but you know what I mean? That's Themba Gorimbo for just a grappling match. But I like Brian Battle a lot here. I bet Brian Battle. I got him at -170. I bought that dip and 3.4 units to win too. And I just think that he's going to be just bigger and pretty much better everywhere with a better gas tank. And I mean, the durability seems about the same because AJ Fletcher's a durable dude. He gassed out hard trying to finish Ange Lusa, and then Lusa put a beating on him for 6 minutes, and he just took it and survived. So, and he took some decent shots from Semmelsberger too. So, give me Battle. I say Battle gets it done by decision.
Yeah, I see it the same way you do. I mean, the 10 inches of reach and then the height advantage is going to be key here. I know Fletcher has good takedowns and good wrestling early, but it's going to be hard taking him down. He's so much bigger, and like the long arms are going to like be in play here, the legs, this and that. But I like the over 2.5. I got it at plus money at plus 100. I do like Battle to win as well. I just think it may be some wrestling early for Fletcher, but I think as the fight goes on, Fletcher's going to start to slow down and Battle's going to start taking off a little bit, but he'll be a little bit tired too. I don't think he's going to get a knockout against Fletcher or anything because he's never been knocked out. We've seen Fletcher take some pretty big shots from Semmelsberger as well, and he stayed in there. I don't think he was bleeding or anything, but he took some pretty good shots. But I don't think he's going to get a knockout either. So I do see Brian Battle winning this one probably by decision 29-28, or maybe even a 30-27 thrown in there too. Who cares? But I got a lot of bets on this fight. I got like Brian Battle money line in a parlay. I got fight to start round 2 in a super safe parlay, and I got the over 2.5 in this one too. So this is going to be a big one for me. I think I'm zoning in on this one, so hopefully at least 2 of the 3 hit or more. So we'll
I like it. I like it. Both these dudes are durable as hell, man.
Yeah.
Brian Battle is tough, but I mean, I think AJ Fletcher can survive. He's took some big shots. He fights through toughness, and he's well-rounded enough, to not get.
Yeah.
Unless he comes out here and just starts wrestling from the
opening. Greening.
Yeah, or if he comes out like that, man.
I don't think he will, but that was crazy. Mushroom says Battle will win the war. We got Shady on the Fletcher side here with the muscle hamster.
Okay. Shady's on Fletcher.
Well, round 3 decision. I like that bet.
Yeah.
That was a bum.
Oh shit. Salt and mushrooms too.
Toilet face is locked.
On this card?
I mean, I would say maybe Malkoon and Battle. Those are my like 2 most confident picks, I think. Maybe Usman you could throw in there too for good value.
I would go with that Inoue girl.
Mizuki?
Yeah, and
okay.
Rodriguez, I like.
Oh yeah, I like Rodriguez. Yeah.
Malkoon, and then you can throw Brian Battle in there. I like them first 3, but you could throw Battle in there.
Yep. There you go. We got four of them. You can just throw in a parlay. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Battle wins. Love it. Shady's still on that war. Fletcher.
Okay.
Saba says, I got Battle money line and starts round 2. I like that a lot.
Let's go.
Fletcher's more live here than people give him credit for. I just got the over for -1.5. Okay, we're on the same side. There we go.
Fletcher's
like over. I've seen like 3 people on the over. I'm like,
but like once
maybe I made a mistake.
Lose like a 3. Would you bet the under or the over?
The over 2.5.
Yeah, I like the over. But once you see Fletcher get beat by like Matt Semmelsberger, I'm the opposite high on that dude. Like once you see him get beat by that dude, it's like Battle to me would win that battle. So that sucks to hear that.
Fucking hell, who quit? Who withdrew? I hope it's not Tatsuro. AJ might not gas. He's young, athletic at Factory X now. You don't need to be Renat to wrestle Battle. But Renat's Renat, though. So, I mean, it looked bad for Battle, and I think Battle's gotten better since that fight. Brian Battle, lock of the card, baby. I'm shooting for that inside the distance. So I hope you don't hit it, but unless it's like the last 2.5 minutes of the fight. But yeah, I like Battle a lot here too. I think he gets it done.
They're both dogs, but Battle's like more of a dog. Like I could never see Battle just like gassing out and laying underneath Ange loose for 6 minutes because he gassed out
Yeah,
trying to finish somebody. Like he's a dog, and then he's way bigger. You got to add that in. Like I feel like
true. 10 inches is insane.
I feel like Smash Fletcher's a small welterweight, and I feel like Battle's a big welterweight. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Only bet I got this week is Usman and Battle Parlay at plus 160. I like it.
I don't mind it. I got straight
I like it
bets
a
on
lot.
both them dudes.
Fletcher gasses from using strength, not technique. That's true.
Yeah.
Battle for the boring decision. Yeah, I agree. If Fletcher can survive against Jedi, yes. Again, this fight goes distance. Okay, we're on the same page. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like all the stats, if you look at, you're like, this fight's going to be under. And I'm like, I don't think so, man. Stats don't matter.
This guy.
I bet Fletcher versus Lusa and Semmelsberger.
I bet him again.
Yeah.
I bet Semmelsberger the first time against him, but that's why I was like, dang, this kid's good. Like I like Fletcher, but I just really like Battle. Like, I mean, I like Fletcher because he's tough and he's well rounded. He's gonna fight, but I see Battle being like a top 15. Like Fletcher's 73 in the world. Well, Battle's 37. I see Battle like he's a real dog. He's improving every single fight. And I just see him being like a literally a top 15 dude moving up like that. He's big. He's got that dog in him. He's got great cardio. He's well rounded.
Yep.
Fletcher, I see, is just like a step on his way up there, even though Fletcher's like good, like he's going to have some exciting fights, but he's losing to Angela, Lusa, and Matt Semmelsberger in them.
Yep.
I don't see Battle
next one we got Marina Rodriguez and Michelle Waterson Gomez. Did I start this or did you start last one?
I have no clue.
I don't remember. I'll go.
You're the damn host,
I know. I don't like I said, I'm like, help me out, man. I'm gonna go with Rodriguez here. I just think she's the better striker. She also beat her, 2 years ago, and I don't think a lot's changed since then, other than maybe their age. And I still think Rodriguez is gonna be the better striker. I mean, Michelle, she's still a good striker too, and she's durable, but she's gonna have to mix in some takedowns here to make this fight somewhat competitive, if you want to say. I just think Marina's striking is just way better than Michelle's at this point in her career still. So other than that, that's where it ends. If you like Waterson, you're just going to hope for takedowns. And I don't think she's that good of a wrestler, but she can probably get maybe one takedown, but maybe later in the fight. But even so, I think Rodriguez will get this one done in the first 2 rounds, just landing the better shot. She's more smooth, like quicker and slicker on the feet. And that's about it. By decision, I think she gets it done.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you might get it done in that first or second round. Like,
oh no, she's gonna she'll win rounds 1 and 2 for sure, but round 3 might be a close one. But yeah, I think Rodriguez gets it done 29-28 at the very least. Clear decision win. I don't see a finish in this fight at all. I got the over 2.5 and Rodriguez in bets. So
yeah. Yeah, if you go watch their first fight and watch them fight, it's just that Moreno Rodriguez Muay Thai is just a better style than Michelle Waterson's karate. You know what I mean? And Marina throws good combos, and Waterson's more one punch, one kick, side kick, high kick, front lead, high kick, all that stuff. But Marina Rodriguez throws some heat. She hits harder than Gomez, and then she's got good enough takedown defense for Michelle Waterson. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, what is Waterson? Was she 37, 38?
She's 36, and I think Waterson's actually 37.
That's right. Yeah, Waterson. Yeah. So I mean, since they last fought, they're getting older.
Yeah, 36, 37.
Rodriguez 3 inches taller, 3 inches of reach. She just seems like the stronger girl. And then since then, it's like Waterson's doing movies and stuff. I don't think she's getting better at wrestling since the last time they fought. You know what I mean? She does movies. She does all kinds of stuff. But this should be a good, fun fight. I ended up betting Rodriguez. I just bet her by decision. They went 5 rounds before, and there really wasn't nothing close to no finish in the 5 rounds. So I feel like the 3 rounds should just be, decision. It should be. I wanted to bet unanimous decision, get it at minus 135 instead of minus 165, but how these judges are these days. So I'm like, no,
very true.
I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't like to get greedy and try to get too smart. But
if that would have swayed it to plus money, then I can see it. But if it's only just a tad,
Another thing too is why if you're going to bet Marino, just better by decision. If you go look at her thing, she's got 16 wins, and I think like 14 or 13 of them are by decision. Like people think she's like a KO artist because she knocked out Amanda Hebas, but she's really not. Like every single win in the UFC she's ever had is by decision, other than that Hebas win.
She landed a very good counter in that fight. Like Amanda just did not in the Hebas fight. It was like a good left hook, and Amanda did not see it coming, and she was just wobbled like for a minute before Herb stopped it.
And for a girl, like Hebas kind of gets hurt kind of easy for a girl. You know, she got knocked out by Polyana before. She got knocked out by Marina. Yeah, man. I just think Marina's Muay Thai is better than Michelle's karate, and I think her takedown defense is good enough for Michelle's wrestling. So
that's basically it. Yeah. I agree. I like it. We got MMA Ricky in the house. What is up, man? So what's up, fellas? I see a lot of overs on this card. I agree with Johnny on the over 2.5 in the battle fight. There we go. I know that's like 4 people. I think 4 people are on that. That's all I see.
Yeah, I like it. They're durable. I mean, unless like battle hits them with one of them head kicks or something. You know what I mean? Or
early. Yeah. But definitely check out MMA Ricky on Twitter. He posts his bets on there as well. He's a sharp dude. He has good bets too. So definitely check him out. Follow him on Twitter if you want some free money. There you go.
Yep. For
Saba said, I need fight goes a distance in this one. I think you're safe. You're good, bro. Break on this pointless rematch. Yeah. It kind of is. There's a female MMA fighter, Lauren Fugel, in the LFA, maybe. If she gives me hope that someday we'll see Jared Fogle win by 7.
Jared, who's that? Is that the guy from Subway?
That's what I was thinking. I think it is.
Jesus. Hope he gets subbed in prison to death.
30-27. I agree with 30-27. Never been big on Emrod, less so lately. Michelle did great versus Luana. Half a unit on a +3.5 spread. I know I'm giving spreads one last time. Okay. I mean, it's not bad.
I was thinking about that though, but like the difference in that with Michelle and Luana is that Michelle has better striking than Luana. So then Luana, and it's a grappling thing, which Michelle has good grappling too, you know, like when it comes down to it. So like that was a different match because that came down to more grappling, and Michelle actually had the striking advantage and then tried to, you know, stop the takedowns. But this is going to be different. This is going to be where Michelle doesn't have the striking advantage. She's going to be getting pieced up. She's going to try takedowns, but she's never been a great offensive wrestler.
Yep. And we got our guy, Johnny New, with the $10 donation. Always appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us as always. Definitely check out John Newquist on Twitter. He puts out his bets too, and lines and who he thinks he's going to win, stocks. Like he's got a lot of stuff. So definitely check him out. He's a cool dude. Who's your favorite dog, Cody? I know you already got one.
Miles John.
I'm going to go with the next fight that I don't want to say. I think that is my favorite dog of the card. Dan Ige.
50K.
50K all day, baby. That's my favorite dog. Did I bet it? No. But I think he gets it done. But we'll get to that. But that's my favorite one. And I also like Hamos too, but it's not as juicy.
Hamos, that fight's going to be so close no matter how that one goes down.
True.
Miles John's just going to put a beating on Argueta. Overrated.
If Mike Bell is judging any of these fights this week, I'm going to freaking lose it in the chat. Over is pretty much money all day like in parlays.
500 or some crazy like that.
It's not as bad as the Jasmine one. Jasmine over was almost -500. This one is like almost -400.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that because I know it's gonna hit.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Saba said Dvorak pulled out. Good. I want to see Tatsuro fight.
Yeah.
No offense to Dvorak, but all righty. Co-main event: Bryce Mitchell versus Danny Ige. Kind of already spoiler alerted, but I'll let you go.
Yeah, dude, this was just a crazy tough fight to call because I just haven't seen enough. I haven't seen Bryce Mitchell fight enough top level competition to know if he's going to be able to take Ige down. Take him down and hold him down. Like I've seen Ige get taken down, and it's usually like over under punches. Like it's not really just grabbing him and taking him down. It's like Korean Zombie just kept like getting him to exchange and boxing combos, and then would duck under and take him down. But Danny Ige, man, excellent boxing, fast hands, KO power in both hands. He's got good wrestling. He's like I believe he was a high school state champ in Hawaii. BJJ black belt, pretty exciting fighter. This is a 3-round fight, so he's got pretty good 3-round cardio. Sometimes he'll start to fade a little bit in that third round when he's grappling a bunch. But you got Bryce Mitchell, decent awkward striking. Like he throws some stuff. Like he hit Topuria a couple times in that fight, but decent awkward striking. But he's just basically looking to wrestle whenever he can, and he's got really good wrestling. And then he's got single legs, double legs. He's got everything he needs in the wrestling, chain wrestling. He seems super strong. He doesn't look strong, but man, that kid seems super strong when he grabs people. And then his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. He's got a twister victory, and he's just got good ground control, good transitions. He's got decent ground and pound. This is going to be a super tough fight, and it's tough to call because I'm going to go with Bryce Mitchell, but I don't have that much confidence in this fight. I mean, maybe he doesn't get the takedowns early, and Dan's able to piece him up a little bit, but I've seen Ige get taken down. I've seen Bryce Mitchell has really good wrestling, so I'm going to put 2 and 2 together and get 4. But I didn't bet this fight at all. I'm just going to watch this as a fan. But I do think Bryce Mitchell being a little bigger, he's got good cardio in the wrestling, can get it going. But if he can't, man, it's going to be a long night at the office for him.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, both guys have their path to victory here. If you want to say, I mean, Bryce on the mat and Dan on the feet, and that's basically how you think this is going to play out. That's how you should bet or pick. And I like Ige's just little like momentum that he's getting right now. Like he fought Damon Jackson, who's normally a wrestler grappler. I'm not saying he's good, but he was able to keep that fight on the feet and stay at range and then pick him apart and got the knockout eventually. So like Dan Ige is going to survive for 3 rounds. He's never been finished. Even if he does get taken down 9 times by Mosbar and all that stuff, he's going to survive. Bryce Mitchell, like he's gonna go for wrestle for 3 rounds. So to me, like I think Ige needs to like try to rock him, like kind of like Ilya did, kind of get him stunned and be like, oh, like get him like think second guessing stuff. And then I think Ige can start taking over because if he doesn't do that, then Mitchell will start to wrestle. And I don't know how this fight's gonna go out, but I'm gonna go with Ige to get done. I like his experience. He's fought the better competition. He has fought wrestlers and grapplers before. Yes, he lost to all of them, but it's not like this is a new thing to him. He knows people going into his fights, they want to wrestle and grapple him because that's his little bit of a weakness. But on the feet, though, all day Ige, like he's tough, he's durable. Even he's not going to get subbed either. So I like the over in this fight. I'm just going to pick Ige as the underdog. I think he gets it done. I just like I like his little run. And then you can even talk about Bryce Mitchell's like, outside of UFC stuff going on. He's always this wild and crazy guy, like stuff with his girlfriend and this and that. Like his fruit trees are getting destroyed now and all this stuff. But it's pretty funny and entertaining to hear some stuff of that stuff. But the different world he lives in. But yeah, I just think Ige gets it done. Like I wouldn't be shocked if Mitchell wins though. But I'm just gonna take a shot on the dog here, and it's a good dog. Like if you give me a dog who has experience, I'll take him all day. So give me Ige. Let's see what we got here.
If you take Ige, do you want him by KO or decision? How do you see that?
I would say decision.
Okay. He'd have to stop a lot of wrestling to get the decision though. Like 3, I think he needs to knock out Bryce Mitchell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Bryce Mitchell's gonna be on him.
True.
But Dan Ige knocked out like Gavin Tucker, who's a good grappler. He's knocked out Damon Jackson, a couple other wrestler grapplers he's knocked out. Maybe not on the level of Mitchell, but what do we know? I mean, Mitchell, I'm going off Mitchell giving him this win because he was taking down Barbosa pretty easy and was able to hold him down, rocked Barbosa. So if he didn't at least have one signature win on his record where I watched him out grapple, a really good guy, then I would be taking Ige all day. But yeah, man. He is deep. He's got good scrambles. It's just that if you watch him even against like Chan Young Zung and then by the 3rd round, he starts accepting it more. Like at first he's scrambling like a mofo, but then by the end of that 2nd and 3rd, he starts accepting it more. And it's like, damn, but this is like, bro, this is a tough fight to call. And I don't think Bryce Mitchell should be minus 200 and something over Dan Ige. This should be like,
but this is the thing. Like, I think I can see Ige winning a decision, or I can see him winning a knockout. Like, I just see Bryce Mitchell winning by a decision. That's it.
No,
I don't
he's
think
not
he's gonna
finishing Dan Ige, dude.
Yeah, so to me, like, there's a little bit more value, if you want to say, or whatever, on the Ige side. I mean, and he is an underdog because I can see him winning in two different ways instead of just Mitchell by pretty much a dominant decision, because that's how he wins. Is like 30-26 is like all of his wins by decision have become like 30-26, 30-25. Like he just dominates. I don't think he's going to dominate Ige like that.
Right.
So
the thing that makes me like, man, because it's like Bryce, I mean, we went what, a little over a round and a half with Topuria. Topuria's throwing freaking heat. So it's like, it makes me think that he's going to be able to survive with Ige's heat and then land them takedowns, because Ige, man, I've just seen him get taken down a ton. But he does have good scrambles. He's a black belt, so he's not getting finished. And at first, it's going to be hard to just hold him down. But we'll see, man. This is going to be a good fight. That's why I'm glad I don't even have anything on. I'm just going to watch this as a fan.
See, Dad says Bryce's girlfriend burnt down his cherry trees.
Yeah.
Crazy revenge
coming in like Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, if I lose a pick, it's fine. I love the overs though. Both these guys, like, they're not. I don't think there's going to be a finish, but they're both tough.
Yeah.
Ilya is just another demon. Like, he's a future champ. So,
probably,
go ahead and say it. You can say
no,
that.
I was just gonna say I've just been getting so damn tired, dude. I get up at 3 a.m. for work. I'm just finally. I'm like,
I know. I'm trying to hurry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm like, dang, I started yawning. It's so weird, dude, how quick it changes. I don't have to work tomorrow though, so I'm good.
Here we go. Main event. It's gonna be a good one. Fiziev versus Gamrot. I'll start this one off. Man, this is a tough one for me, and I was going back and forth, but usually when it's striker versus wrestler or grappler, I always tend to fade the striker. So I'm going to go with a striker here. I'm going to go with Fiziev. He's got very, very, very good Muay Thai, very good kicks, very good boxing. He's durable. He does kind of slow down as the fight goes on, or low volume a little bit, but he's durable. He's not going to quit on you. He's not going to basically get dropped and all this stuff after like one round. Like he just slows down his volume a bit. And then Gamrot, straight up wrestler. He doesn't really have the greatest striking. He just basically has like an overhand right he throws basically all the time on the feet. And that just to set up his takedowns. He's just relentless takedowns, and he just goes for it. But it just this is one of those fights again, like the last fight we just talked about. Do you think Fiziev is going to be able to stuff the takedowns? Like Fiziev's takedown defense is 90%. So I'm going to say yes. I think he is going to be able to stuff the majority of them. He might get taken down a couple of times, maybe later in the fight. Early on, though, I don't think Gamrot is going to be able to take him down. He's going to have to tire him out a bit. Actually, Gamrot's like takedowns are a little sloppy sometimes. Like they're not the greatest techniques. He shoots really far away a lot of times too. And when he gets up against the cage, it takes him a while to get him. But like I said, he's got that pressure. He's got that Marab in him, if you want to say. He's just going to keep going and try and try and try. But he can get rocked too. And that's another thing I like Fiziev. I think he's got the KO power to get Gamrot out. Gamrot's been knocked down, I think, 2 or 3 times in his last 2 or 3 fights. So give me Fiziev. I'm thinking he's going to get that knockout in the third or fourth round, I'm going to say. But wouldn't shock me if it goes to decision. But I just think Fiziev will be doing more damage, and Gamrot will be just hoping to win the minutes, if you want to say. But give me Fiziev. I like him. I don't have a bet on him. I'm hoping that line goes down. I don't think it will, but I'm just gonna probably stay away though.
Yeah, man, this is going to be another phenomenal fight, and it might be one of the ones where one of these guys ends up looking like minus 400. Fiziev, phenomenal Muay Thai, training out of Tiger Muay Thai and all that stuff over there. Excellent kicks, dude. This dude's so fast and explosive. Like he's phenomenally fast and explosive. Because like Justin Gaethje's pretty fast and explosive, and this dude made him look slow. Like I didn't have no dog in that fight at all. I had no bets on it. And go watching tape study, because when we watched that, we did a fight companion. So
I know, and I was pissed because I knew Fiziev, like that was not a 10-8 round.
No, and it was a so you don't get to hear it and see it and concentrate as much when we're having a fight companion talking. So I went back and rewatched it, and I thought Fiziev clearly won the first round. I thought he won the second round too. Like he's just way faster. And then the third round was like really close for him.
It was Gaethje, but it wasn't a 10-8.
Not even close. But it's this man, just like Fiziev's so good. He's so explosive. You've seen against So there's a bunch of different things I thought about in this fight, and I ended up just staying away from it because like Fiziev showed great takedown defense against RDA, right? He kind of started getting taken down, like he got taken down and kind of accepted it a little bit, maybe in like the fourth round for like 30 seconds. But before that, dude, this dude is explosive. Like you take him down, he's hopping right back up. And first off, it's hard as hell to even get him down. I think RDA shot like 15, 16 takedowns or something like that. But the dude's very explosive, man. Excellent Muay Thai. Like I said, great hips, great movement, great speed. But he does kind of slow down a little bit as the fights go. Even when he knocked out RDA, like that was a super close fight. Like I never got to see the scorecards, but that was a very, very close fight going into the fifth round. He knocked him out like 16 seconds in. Then you go over to Mateus Gamrot, dude, who's got good boxing. His boxing's not bad. In his kick game, like leg kick game, ain't too bad either. He was hitting Jalen Turner with some pretty nice leg kicks in that fight. But like he wants to wrestle, you know what I mean? But I think he's got decent enough striking to not just get KO'd by Fiziev. Like either way, I think that this fight goes the distance, to be honest. Like,
okay. I
think that like well, Gamrot has the phenomenal wrestling. He's got decent jiu-jitsu, but it just seems like, you know, he takes dudes down, they get up kind of quick. They scramble around and get up because he's always going for legs and stuff. Like Dariush got up, Guram was able to scramble up. And but he shoots a ton of takedowns. He's coming at you a lot. Can you scroll down? Well, here, I'll just tell you. In this one, like Gamrot, he's gonna like where Fiziev was fighting Rafael dos Anjos, and they're the same size pretty much, you know, 5'8" and all that. Gamrot's going to be a little bigger here, so that might help him be able to impose his wrestling a little better, you know, especially he's getting body lock clinches. I know he's always shooting the single leg and all that from 18 feet out, but he'll do body locks and stuff like that, and he'll get clinch control. That was one thing too. RDA got a lot of clinch control time against Fiziev in that fight. But this is going to be such a good fight, dude. And I just kept going back and forth on it because if you watch Gamrot versus Sarukian, and that fight was super good, he was able to take Sarukian down way more than Sarukian was able to take him down. And then striking, he didn't do too bad. And I think that, I don't know, man, this fight is so tough. I'm going to take Fiziev just because I like the takedown defense that he was showing against RDA. And then I like his striking. And what mainly made me come up with that was the Guram fight. Because if you watch Gamrot there, even when he landed a couple takedowns, Guram just scrambled, got back up, and then the striking Guram was picking him apart, and he had good movement and stuff. Fiziev has good movement, and like I said, really good hips. Like his takedowns come from his hips, like just being fast. And when he hits the ground, he don't accept it. So I'm going to take Fiziev, but I have no confidence because Gamrot can do his game plan, take these big shots, maybe get knocked down, but Fiziev ain't going to follow him to the ground to finish him. So he's going to keep getting back up, and then he might just wear on him, man. And after seeing how good he did with Saruki, and I don't want to just write him off and bet against him, but I'm going to pick Fiziev just because, like I said, I think that he can do the takedown defense and land the bigger shots. But I would say by freaking decision.
I like it. I got
no bets on nothing though, man.
Yeah, one of my
I like the over 3.5.
Yeah, one of the parlays that I haven't posted yet. I got fight to start round 3, so I'm hoping for that. Well, let's see what everyone else says. Ricky said, I got Fiziev, but not super confident when it hits the championship rounds. Gammy's relentless, but that Jalen fight wasn't the best look. I agree.
That was over 10 days notice though, too. So he started getting a little slower, but that was and Jalen Turner's a beast, man.
He's tough.
I would like to see Turner versus Fiziev, dude. How good of a fight would that have been?
That'd be nasty.
Fuck.
I need the over 2.5 here. I have Fiziev by decision. Okay. I think I get a hits. I'm on Fiziev money line. Looks humble and determined. Gamrot is the only underdog I'm betting. I'm getting major Merab versus Jan vibes here.
I don't mind it, man. Like
it could be.
I
just think Fiziev's takedown defense is really good though.
But
and Merab is a crazy wrestler.
RDA, though. We've only seen
it really
against RDA.
I would favor Merab's wrestling and Fiziev's takedown defense.
Yeah,
so
like
the best
animal, but
yeah. But I mean, it could. I'm not
5 rounds favors Gamrot. Like, dude, on this, like I even said on my breakdown video, dude, Mitchell and Ige and this fight are like, usually I'm like, this person's gonna win. I know this and that, but like both of them fights, man, it's like I can see both guys winning, because all of them have clear paths to victory. You know what I mean? I can see both of them work. So
Fiziev does wear a funny hat or a funny furry hat. I'm sorry. So that's always something you have to think about in your breakdowns.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
He comes from one of them stands. He fights out of Tiger Muay Thai and out of Thailand, but he's from one of the stands.
Cucumber likes Fiziev easy money. I like it. There will be blood and hopefully money on Fiziev. There we go. Yeah. You got Tyler from 138 MMA. Damn, already on the main event. I'm way late. Yeah, we went a little quicker, a little less fights, so we didn't have a lot of bickering and arguing between me and Cody this time. But definitely appreciate you coming out.
Who did you have win the fight, Tyler? Shevchenko or Grasso? Grasso.
Definitely,
was it
definitely
2, 4,
check
5
out
for you too. Tyler?
Definitely check out 138 MMA Tyler on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Don't get us started again here. Kiwi said, just like Aljo got that Marab in him. Ooh.
Sheesh.
Sheesh, indeed. Cash Gaethje. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're on the subject for striker versus wrestler. Who is the early pick from you guys, Leon or Colby? I'm going to early pick Leon. I'm doing it. I do think it's going to be a close fight, and I always lean the striker. I always do. I always end up doing it.
Pre-tape, I'm going to lean Leon, but that's just because, like, but I'm going to go back and watch how good his takedown defense really was against Kamaru in that last fight, and I got to go see what kind of takedowns Kobe's using, and then go see, you know, if Leon's fought any other dudes using them kind of because you know what I mean. Kobe and Kamaru might have different type of takedowns. You got to see the striking, all that, but early, I would just lean Leon, champion, a little bit younger. And if he stops the takedowns, he should be able to win a striking match.
Yep. Because you have really gases at the same time, whether it's a striking match or depending takedowns. Yeah. Because you have showed good takedown defense against 40-year-olds. So that means Gamrot can take him down, please. I might put another year on Gamrot.
Yeah.
I don't know because a lot of his takedowns are a little floppy, though, but he's gonna be relentless about it, though. So
yeah. That's why, dude, I would hate to bet Fiziev, and then fucking Gamrot starts landing some takedowns by the middle of the second. And then I would hate to bet Gamrot,
what scares me,
and he's not getting no takedowns, and Fiziev's just fucking picking him apart. That's why I wouldn't. Or if I bet Bryce Mitchell and he don't land the takedowns, now Ige's toying with him, boxing him up like fucking Taporia did. Or I bet Ige, and then Mitchell comes out and just starts fucking landing takedowns and holding him down right off the bat. That's why these fights are very hard to pick. I would say the overs in most of these fights are good because all 4 of the dudes are pretty durable. And then this fight, like I said, man, Fiziev might just pick this dude apart. Gamrot gets his wrestling going. Like, I would hate to be on. That's why I shouldn't even have bet that fucking Sergey Spivak fucking Cyril Gane fight, because it's like one of the things is going to work. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you.
I like
Mushroom said, great show and sharp as usual. Definitely appreciate you coming up, Mushroom. Definitely check out Mushroom here at 10 o'clock Eastern time coming up here in about an hour. He's going to do his live show on his channel, Mushroom MMA. So if you don't know, go over there, hit the subscribe button, and check him out. Johnny, some of us have a day job. I work a day job, bro. Not a night job, but a day job.
I hate my day job.
Cody, I'm not answering that question for the sanity of us in the chat.
Answer the question, Tyler. You know who he knows who won. He knows.
MMA Jesus is on America right now.
Dude, I love it. I love it. I do love it. America.
I like it. Ryan says, great show as always. Have fun this weekend, everyone. Appreciate you coming out, Ryan. Definitely hit that like button, guys, on your way out. We always appreciate you coming out. Yippee-ki-yay! Now, if y'all appreciate the knowledge and the passion of these fine folks bring to the table, I reckon it's time to show them some love. Go on and smash that like button. Like there ain't no tomorrow. Exactly, guys. So, it's free. It's free.
Everybody enjoy this week off too, man. It's been a fucking long 17 week. You got to seize the day. You got to go do something.
Cody, we're going to do an off week show.
I don't know. That's why I was just thinking. I think I might take my daughter up to Cedar Point next weekend. But like on the Thursday show, we might be able to do something. Yeah, we might be able to figure something out.
Just talk it out with everybody.
We might have to fucking rewatch that fucking Grasso fight.
Do that if you want to.
I'm down. Shoot.
I won't even watch it then. Until then.
Yeah, don't. I don't know why you'd want to. You should pay me that money. You should give me what you should have lost.
I ain't paying you nothing. I ain't a bookie.
You should have lost. Give me what you should have lost.
Yeah. I was so mad that night. I'll tell you that. Not you, Johnny. I was directed at the John.
My neighbor's probably like, what the hell? Because I'm like, motherfucker. I'm sitting there. I'm like, that's some bullshit. He's like, I'm going to head out now. like that SpongeBob fucking me.
Love you fellas. Definitely want to hit up a card. Oh, I definitely appreciate that, AJ. Well, we'll definitely hit one up for sure. You live in the area, right? Do you know Cody if he does? In like Midwest area?
I think AJ's in New York.
New York?
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah. I want to go to that
find
Bellator
something.
card. Get us some tickets to that Bellator card, Johnny. And
are we doing it?
I think we should. Let's do it.
I'm down.
Stephanie said this time, she said if we go this time, you guys make sure you don't work the next day.
Oh yeah, I was gonna call off for sure. Yeah. We'll have to see if my wife can get off that day, or at least early in that day.
She likes to party.
Nice. Real Fight Picks. I like your logo, Johnny K. Start training for Vlad. I've been training. Here we go.
Dude, you just gotta hit him with the sharp.
I'm just gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it now. Real Fight Picks. I think I got the striking advantage.
I do. I think, man. I got Johnny K. You know, I'm telling you, go down with Miguel Torres, bro. He'll teach you that shit.
Yes, sir. Oh, we got Kiwi with the $10 donations. Appreciate that, Kiwi. Dudes. Yeah, let's go.
Kiwi
Turn the lights on.
Man.
And we got mushroom and kiwi. It's a good dinner. Love it. Another $10 donation. Always appreciate you, Kiwi. Appreciate you, mushroom, as always. We never ask, but we always appreciate it. It's just fun that we do this every Thursday night and hang out with everybody here. You should pay me money. I ain't paying you nothing. Maybe I should stop. You've been actually winning me some money on some soccer bets, I should say.
You guys, he can pay you a footy. You guys can pay a footy.
Solid breakdown for the dream team. Yeah, appreciate you coming out, Cheeky Elbow, as well, each and every week. Good luck, everybody. Anything, Cody, you want to say before we hang out? Or hang out before we depart, I should say. I'm not hang out.
No, just like I said, next weekend on Saturday, because I know most of you guys are diehard psychos like us, man. Just watching every UFC every Saturday, watching every fight. Enjoy that. And you get with your family on that Saturday and go do something. Go outside.
Yeah, do something.
Nice out. Get outside, have some fun, and
before it gets too cold.
Soon. Yeah,
at least in the Midwest.
Yeah, and everybody, 10 o'clock, Philly Mushroom, man. Check out his show, Mushroom MMA. It's a great show on YouTube. Sir. He does his live little breakdowns. So check that out.
Yep. Again, I want to go through all the donations. We got Daz with a $10 donation. Always appreciate you, Daz. We got Vegas Mikey with a $3 donation. We got Johnny Newquist with a $10 donation. Kiwi with a $10 donation. And Mushroom with a $10 donation. All of those donations kept the lights on for us and just kept the show running, if you want to say. But we always appreciate it. Like I said, we never expect it, but we always appreciate it. So definitely hope everybody had fun. Good luck with your bets. We will have a pre-fight show on Saturday on Cody's channel this week. We're going to have a couple. We would do one or two special guests. You want to do one or two? Two?
Yeah, we'll do two.
Two? Okay. We're going to have two special guests. We don't know who they are yet, but we're going to have two special guests because Patty's going to be out of town in a yacht on Saturday. So we will hold down the fort for Patty and we will get it done. But yeah, definitely appreciate everyone showing up again, hanging out with us for about 2 hours, and good luck on your bets and see you next time, guys. Peace out.
See you guys.